Welcome back to another episode of Once Upon a Starlight. We would absolutely love it if you'd like this video, subscribe to our channel, and check that bell so you never miss an episode. That's very funny, Rich. While you're doing that, I am going to read some comments from last week's episode right now. Comment number 1. Somewhere in Cremmy's closet, he has a Who Rescued Who t-shirt with Torbeck's big old paw print over the heart. That's very cute. That's very cute. Comment number 2. I didn't write the comment, Mike.
Damn.
Comment number 2. I love Mikey, Andy, and Mace trying not to react vocally during the phone call scene, so they compromise by making the most hilarious faces known to man. It's hard not to interrupt this.
I have like white prints
on my
yeah.
I'm with you. The Starlight campaign has done something that I thought was previously impossible. Make Torbeck unironically an effing badass.
I saw that one.
Hell me too. I saw that
Thank
too.
you.
Hell yeah.
Thank you. That's very
hell
kind of
yeah.
you to say. And lastly, I love the fact that the Hellhounds are Leica that live in superheated drains. It's such a perfect name. I agree.
Yeah,
Well done.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
So as always, make sure you leave a comment below. Let us know what you like most about the campaign, the mechanics, the classes you see us using here. Tell us what your favorite thing about Neon Odyssey is going to be. If you'd like to support the channel, we got a few different ways that you can do that. You can become a channel member right here on YouTube. Go check out our merch shop. We got a lot of really great stuff over there. You can become a patron over on Patreon. It is the only way to watch and join us for Adventures in Chill. And lastly, make sure you go to neonrpg.com, and for $1 you can become a VIP. If you do, you immediately gain access to tons of amazing playtest material. You get access to a VIP-only Discord, and you become eligible for free dice if you back the Kickstarter when it goes live in May. So go to neonrpg.com right now and become a VIP today. Thank you.
Howls fill the oppressively hot pipes and tunnels of the drain, deep beneath District 87. The Hellhound gang cheers and yowls after witnessing Torbeck deliver a beatdown on their leader, and there's an aura of frenzy in the air. Harsh voices yap about what is to become of Clegg throughout the ramshackle seating around the fighting pit called the Sump. As Torbeck, you stand victorious over the unconscious form of the man who caused you so much pain and misery.
Yeah! Torbeck! Yeah! Torbeck!
Wow.
Yeah!
You did it, Torbeck.
Got him! Now finish him off, Torbeck! Take him out! Torbeck! Torbeck! Torbeck!
Torbeck!
As these chants go on, minutes, you actually see that Torbeck is there in the middle, and I'm bleeding, I'm bruised,
God,
I'm
look
beat
at
up.
Torbeck! Look at him go, Frost!
But you watch as Torbeck just puts his paw up in the air.
A hush falls over.
It is done. It's over. Who is Clegg's second?
Megan.
You see as all of the Leica in the room have been now chanting along with your friends begin to look around for a second. But they quiet as you ask your question. The frenzy turns to hush whispers and low growls. They haven't considered what would come next following Clegg's defeat. Suddenly, you see the crowd start to part as someone seems to be making their way down toward the front row of the arena. You see a female Leica emerge from the crowd, having been previously impossible to see since she is barely much taller than Gricko. She is covered in piercings with a colorful mohawk that droops over a torn ear, clearly resembling a chihuahua. The rest of the Hellhounds go quiet as she surveys the aftermath of the fight, looking with wide, wild eyes at the defeated Clegg, then back up at you. She then gives you a half-hearted smile before she speaks. Long time no see, Torbeck!
I should have known. Hey, Murdered Fang.
Let me in. Got no
There is an atmosphere of anticipation around the sump amidst the sweltering heat as the Chihuahua Laika, seemingly named Murderfang, hops into the pit and looks down at the unconscious Clegg, his form looking surprisingly small, beaten bloody, and crumpled on the ground. Then she looks back up at you, her presence seemingly much larger despite you towering over her. No offense, I thought you were dead.
None taken. You wouldn't be the only one. In a way, I kind of did die.
So, you come back here to just kick Clegg's ass? Like, what have you been doing here?
I knew that I would have to answer if I came back, but no, that's not the reason. I gotta level with you. I'm in some pretty deep shit. Guys! And I will motion over to the rest of the crew to make sure that I have eyes on them and that they're safe, and Blarby and Mila are there, and just make sure that they're kind of coming closer to me.
As you call people over, she goes, you see her look up and she goes, "Ow, ow, 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 ow." And then you see a crowd of Laika swarm around her, almost bodyguards to protect her.
They're with me.
We're with him.
They're with me.
And I'll kind of make sure that I'm staying close to Mila, who also is probably getting really into the fight. And
Oh my god, did you see that? He was so cool. He just...
oh, dude, fucking amazing. I've seen a beat down, but never like that before, eh?
Do you think he could teach me how to defend myself, maybe?
We need to get some boxing lessons from Dorban.
I've really big muscles, see? And she has no muscles.
You're gonna, it's big and strong, eh? Hey, Frosty could also use a little bit of hitting the gym, right, lad? Eh? You know? That's what I mean. We'll get it for. Anyway, we're with him. We're fine.
Freaking hot
Yes,
in
we're all
here.
right.
We're protected by him. So if anyone gets any wrong ideas, you gotta answer to Big Dog over here.
Frost, we don't have to stay in here for too long, do we? I'm sweating jelly buckets in here.
This is very, very toasty. I look around. Is there any way that I could possibly make Blarby feel more comfortable? It's just hot and steamy in
just
all
hot.
directions, right?
No. It is just hot. You could maybe find something to fan her with, but that's about it.
I won't go that far, but I will. I'll look around for, like, I don't know,
Come on, be a gentleman.
a refreshment. Like, are there? There's nothing. Yeah,
No.
yeah. I just sort of look around awkwardly. I have no options here.
You know I wouldn't have come back if I didn't have a choice.
No, I didn't figure you would.
I hate to do this to you, I really do, but we need protection.
Yeah, it sucks not having our leader here to lead. What are we supposed to do now? You come back and you make everything a mess? Wait, you planning on leading us now, huh? You betray us and then you're gonna lead us?
I think for a minute. I kind of put a big paw to my head and I scratch my forehead a little bit, I think, and but I look back to Murderfang and I say, no, it is not my place to lead here.
Yeah, you're damn right it's not your place.
I understand that the customs and laws here would dictate that I should, but I can't. I have a family now.
Yeah.
Cool?
We're gonna have to have a conversation.
Oh, okay, well, start talking. They're not gonna stay chill for long.
Normally I understand that Clegg should be dead. I'm not going to kill him.
Oh, what?
You're giving me a headache, buddy.
The drain doesn't need any more senseless killing.
No. I think it needs some more senseless killing.
Oh, well, I don't know about that.
Do you have any idea what's going on in the district right now?
Does it affect us?
It's affecting everybody. And it's only a matter of time before it makes its way down here in the drain.
Will it entail senseless killing?
Senseless violence, for sure.
No, well, I'm in.
The point is, you're gonna need every person, every body you can get. And that includes Clegg. I
Wait,
don't think that he should be leading anymore.
You think these guys are gonna follow him now? After what they just watched?
No, not him. I think it should be you.
Who are you talking to?
You, Murder Fang, you.
Me. Queen of the Sump. It's got a nice ring to it.
You're his second for a reason.
Yeah, to do all the killing. That's what I'm good at. Leading?
I think it's important that we get this place in a condition where everybody's airs out their problems.
How do we get them to follow along with this when they watched you beat him?
Beat him bad, no less.
Keep it down. Rules of the Sump, Torbeck. You have to lead. You've got to kill him, and then you have to lead. You think they're just gonna, I just get to step in and take over? You think they're gonna be okay with that?
What I've earned is the right to Clegg's life.
So take it.
I'm taking it by keeping him alive.
I
He's mine.
I may be stupid, but I ain't dumb. And if he's alive, then you're not killing him.
I take a moment and I straighten up, and I still haven't put my shirt back on. I'm not wearing my chain, I'm not wearing my coat. I'm scarred up, I'm sweaty. It's a mess, and
She's starting to get frustrated. She
turn-
seems nervous and uncomfortable, and you can see that a lot of the people or a lot of the Leica, among others that are in the stands of the Sump, are beginning to mutter amongst themselves, like, you're hearing, why isn't he dead? Is he still a coward? You can hear that they're arguing with each other about what this means.
I stand up, full posture, and I turn towards this crowd in kind of a sweeping, addressing nature, and I look to the faces of all the different Leica and people who have formed this crowd, and I say, I'll say it again. Clegg's life is mine. And I dare anyone who disagrees to step forward now or hold your peace.
You see as the stands get completely silent. As a shaggy sheepdog stands up. Charlie! And then falls over, just completely blackout drunk.
That's a good lad.
Anyone else?
Couple of crispy boys.
You hear nothing but silence.
There's your answer. We'll take Clegg. We'll make him answer for all of the things that he's done. We'll give the Hellhounds an opportunity to clear the air. And then we'll put you in place of power.
Okay. I like the place of power. I mean, that sounds great. I mean, who doesn't love power? But it's the whole getting everybody else to go along with it thing. I mean, look at you. They're, because you did. Can I, punch you in the face or something and show my dominance? Maybe I slit your throat, but only a little. Halfway?
No.
I just kind of have this stern look on my face. And I let this awkward silence kind of hang in the air.
You could look like you're afraid of me a little bit.
We'll figure out the best way to hand over the transition of leadership. For now, let's figure out how we can roust Clegg.
No, I can roust him. And honestly, once we get them all on board, I have no issue keeping them in line. The problem here is just you. And somehow that's always the case, isn't it?
I don't foresee any problems with the rest of the gang falling in line.
So, before I wake him, what is your plan?
I hate to use the word, but a trial of sorts.
Like a democracy?
Again, I hate to use that word, but...
For the Hellhounds? No, I like it.
See, Mila Torbeck is trying to keep the rule of law even down here in the train. Because he's a respectable chap like that.
Do you think they're all going to go along with it and actually, do the voting stuff and, no one's going to die? Or do you think it's going to turn into an all-out war and bloodshed and that I will be, sadly, a casualty?
Oh, Torbeck has this under control. Don't you worry.
Well, then, and if he doesn't, then I think that you could probably create a diversion and we could leave.
Don't worry, if things go south, I got an idea. And like I say, don't worry about it. Keep your... we got Torbeck's back. I'm gonna go to Frosty. Frosty, I don't have an idea.
You watch as
If this doesn't go well, then we're all dead. Dead, Greco.
Not in front of Mila.
You watch as Mila listens to you, and she walks over around Torbeck, and she stands next to him, and she starts flexing her muscles.
No, we're coming. We shouldn't have used Kirby's drum shot. I mean, she could have done anybody.
We'll try this. Yeah, we'll do your little your little trial, and we'll get him to vote for me. Because if I'm voted fair and square, then there should be no problems, right? And I've got your vote.
I'm confident we won't have any issues.
And with this, you said there's a lot of trouble that's happening upstairs.
I'm going to need your help.
Senseless violence and murder. You know there's no one better at that than me.
I'll fill you in on everything.
Okay. Well, as long as I can still do what I love while leading the Hellhounds, I don't see any issue with it.
The Hellhounds are yours to do what you wish.
Oh, they already were. All right. Murderfang looks down at Clegg, and you know her well enough to know that from the moment that you called out who is the second, that this is ultimately what she wanted. And that there is most likely no one else in the Hellhounds that has the respect that she does. And she can play it off all she wants, but unless you kill Clegg, she's the best person for the job. If you can get the rest of the Hellhounds to agree to just a slight tweak in the rules. And with that, Murderfang leans down and smacks Clegg awake. His face has already begun to swell. He's clearly groggy and disoriented as the Hellhounds begin barking and howling. No matter the species, you see the various lieutenants in the front row glaring down into the fighting pit. Murderfang raises her hand into the air and the crowd shuts up instantly. Hellhounds! Clegg has been beaten in the sump, and we need to decide what his fate should be. The rest of the Hellhounds begin. Murderfang! Murderfang! And they all begin to rally behind her as she yips and yaps, apparently ready to bring them all in for this voting session. But even with all of this, there are some people in the audience that are shouting things like, "Kill him! Torture him! Boil him in oil!"
Jeez.
And then there's this one, very clearly
Oil?
like a Shar-Pei, very wrinkly face, larger than the others. And you see as he looks up, "Yeah, keep him as top dog. And everyone else turns to him and says, no, boo, what? He got beat like a bitch. Okay, sorry. And then he just sinks back into the masses.
Boo, that guy's ideas suck. We shouldn't listen to him.
All of this cacophony is going on. I mean, this is just an absolute disaster.
And it's clear
of people
that
calling for Clegg's head.
It is clear that this is gonna happen right here. Clegg is now awake on the floor of the sump as he is looking up, dazed, and you are all you're all around while the rest of these hellhounds are yowling and barking and yapping, waiting for whatever this trial is going to be.
I will, again, attempt to raise my paw high in the air to get some semblance of control of the crowd with all of the insane musings of murder and torture being thrown about this arena, and attempt to, again, quiet the crowd by raising a paw.
You raise your paw, and they begin to quiet a little, but you see that they are looking to murder Fang as she raises one of her paws, and then complete silence.
I've already said, Clegg will not die. I understand our laws, these laws. As a compromise, I propose exile, stripping of titles.
Oh, that's good. No, that's good. That's really good. And you see that many of them once again begin to cheer and growl and chant. Some, even less now, are shouting, "Kill him! End him!" Once again, that same Sharpay Leica steps forward. Keep him in power. Boo! Rah, rah!
Man, this guy stinks!
Okay, sorry.
Oh,
and then he steps back into the crowd.
Brutal.
Get this guy out of here! Hey, right, lads, hey! I'm trying to make friends with him.
You're
some huge dogs.
Roll a persuasion check and a performance check for
You,
it.
you might have my dice.
Oh, I do
You
have
might have
your
my
dice,
dice.
and
Thank
I
you.
don't have my dice.
Oh, should we trade? Yeah, let's trade.
I think I have a bag just sitting over there.
My fault.
We keep.
Here's your sack.
Thank you. You handle my sack so gently, Derek.
I know.
It's like you had sack handling practice.
I got a 21.
I made your.
Which one was that for?
Was it
Persuasion and performance.
That was persuasion.
Okay.
Performance.
Well, let's say that was performance.
Performance, sure.
If that was performance,
Sure, yeah.
because if it's high enough, I'll have you roll at advantage for your persuasion check.
So that was so performance would. Oh wow. Hold on. That's plus 11. So so what was that? So I said it was a 21, right? And so that would actually be a 21 is a 24.
Oh, fantastic!
Instead.
So you can roll at advantage for the other.
The persuasion. Okay. That is going to be a 23.
Oh, fantastic! Yeah, the Leica that are around you they seem to love you. And as you're cheering and chanting, they're smacking you on the back. They're pulling an Andy at the Renaissance Fair when he's drunk, and they're going absolutely feral.
Good luck.
Stop catching strays. Left and right here, guys.
I am especially chumming up.
You see as one of them, and this is a greyhound. And he's very lithe as he gets up and begins to leap over the stands, and he drags that poor Sharpay Leica out of the stands and off into one of the side streets.
I'm gonna be like elbowing Chummy with a mostly white but with black spots Saint Bernard. And I want to say, hey, if you can't run with the big dog, stay on the porch, eh? That's a reference to the Big Dog brand.
Oh my God, those
We're referencing. And he's folding his arms and he looks really tough.
Yes.
And he probably has a lot of really cringe slogans, but are actually quite charming.
Yeah, I bet he does.
jeans.
I don't have them pulled up because I wasn't
That's all
prepared
right.
for that.
No,
but
neither was I.
He
I just
says some of them, and it's very funny and nostalgic.
Oh my gosh, Lady Frosty, look at this guy.
I'm just trying to look cool and not die.
And because of Gricko and the way that he's schmoozing with these Leica, they seem really chummy with you. They're also Andy at the Renaissance Fair right now.
Yes.
Keep it in game, Nick. Keep it in game.
Hey, Frosty, you know, it's right. You gotta learn how to be a bit of a rebel rouser. You learn about blokes like these. These are real salt of the earth blokes and ladies, you know what I mean?
This all is very cool.
Okay, well, we gotta work on that.
But your suggestion through all of this, Torbeck, it seems to, I will say what you've noticed is it seems to have appeased about half of them. The other half, you can tell they're split between being undecided and some who are being viscerally against this idea. They're howling and calling for kill him. Blood must be spilt. The price is death, among other things. And you begin to hear things like, he's still a coward. Someone kill him. We need a first. And you realize that though the idea is sound, you're gonna have to do a little bit more to convince them.
Okay, all right. I'm listening to all of this dissent, and I guess whoever might be agreeing as well, and just kind of taking it all in. And I will again kind of just.
And I would say from what you're hearing is, especially from the dissenters, is that they want you as the top dog. And you imagine, I would say what you would know from your time with them, I won't make you roll for it, is that you're going to need to do a little convincing to get them to see that voting for exile is the right way to handle this, and that Murder Fang is the proper, next in line.
Okay.
And so it might be a little difficult, but you just won, so I'll say that will affect.
May I? Would me getting that
yes,
Sharpay out of there? Can I borrow
help.
iconic inspiration?
You can absolutely
I'm
help
giving
your
my
friend.
With a D8.
Yeah.
Awesome.
You get him, Torbeck. He's maybe not top dog, but he's the big dog on campus, you know what I mean? Right, big fella?
I again, as all of this is coming in, I hear Gricko's voice. I feel.
Oh, that's right.
I feel inspired. I have this inspiration inside me. I think back to all of the years that I spent in the train with the Hellhounds and what ultimately ended up happening to me, and I address the crowd and I say, I understand that some of you want me to be top dog. I will never forget or take for granted the times when I called you all my family. But I was exiled. And I found a new family, a new purpose, a new
They start to growl under.
code. This new family is why I can't be your top dog. You have to trust me in that turning over Commander Murderfang is the right call. She was the number 2 for a reason, and now she can be top dog. You must trust.
Roll a persuasion check at advantage.
Uh-oh. Oh, I'm okay at persuasion. That's shocking. Thank God it's at advantage, because that was a natural 1. Much better. 16 plus 7 plus 7 is 30.
Oh.
Because of the 7 that I got from,
Oh, that's right.
from my bardic, my iconic inspiration buddy.
You see that the majority of the Hellhounds are on your side. They begin to cheer and chant your name, which then starts turning into Murder Fang. Murder Fang! As they're chanting and chanting. The handful, the pockets of people that are dissenting, you watch as those that are in your favor just turn and knock them out. There are a couple of brawls that happen here and there, but they don't want to have any of this. You have the masses
These are a bunch
on
of
your
tough
side.
customers.
And as you realize that anyone who was dissenting is now either left on their own volition or has been apprehended by those that are rallying behind you, that they are all they all seem to be in agreement. You imagine that a vote could take place, but it would be unanimous at this point. It almost seems completely worthless.
Yeah, somebody get that hot head out of here! Get out of here! You're gone! You're gone!
Griggo's standing over there. That one over
There he is! Come on, big dog, get him!
And you're watching as some of them are like snarling and spitting everywhere as they rally together and almost like pack dogs just jump on one guy and just completely take him out.
No stinking leashes. You know what I mean?
I would look to Murderfang and say, well, how's that for agreement?
I didn't expect that you were gonna be able to do it. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like leadership's looking good on me. What do you think?
I agree. I'm looking forward to this.
I think I am gonna have to show him why they call me Murderfang, though.
What are you suggesting?
I'm not gonna kill him, but I could slit his throat a little.
Do not kill Clegg.
I promise I won't.
You want to rough him up a little, I won't stop you, but do not kill him.
Greggy, can you give me the boots, Greggy? Come on, please, give me the boots. And you watch as one of the bigger dogs behind her, he's very clearly a mix of a bunch of different Lycas. As he turns around, he's got a big scar down one side of his face. He heads over towards an area of the stand and begins rummaging around beneath it, and he pulls out what to you look like two little tiny boots, but to her, they are gigantic leather boots, and they are completely steel-toed and steel-heeled. As she leans out her little legs, and you watch as Greggy begins to put the boots on her as she's leaning up against him. He has to lift her up at one point because they almost they are so tall that they give her a quarter more height.
Whew.
And she raises her hand in the air. Everyone gets completely quiet as the sound of this absolutely ear-piercing yapping emanates throughout this space. As your new leader, I'm here to show you why I was the second. Torbeck won't kill him, and that's fine. It's better if he's alive for this. And you watch as she begins to walk over his body. You can see as the heel is piercing into his fur, and bits of blood are dripping through it. And he's basically unconscious. As she gets to his shoulders, she begins to like dance around on him for a minute before she leans down and slaps him across the face once more. You see as his eyes kind of roll back, and he opens them up.
Murderfang, what do you want?
She grabs him by the face, and she gets really, really close to him. You're exiled, motherfucker! And then she slams the heel down onto his face, piercing right through his cheek. And then she kicks her leg over, and you watch as it rips a part of his cheek so that his mouth is widened just a little bit more.
I don't like this.
And she goes, "Let me see that murder fang!" All of the dogs begin to erupt in cheers and howls, and you are reminded yet again that she's just a bit unhinged.
Yeah.
As this happens, she looks down, and you see that he is so out of it that his head is just kind of spinning. He reaches up to touch it, and he goes, "Well, fuck," and then he immediately starts to pass out again. As she steps off of him and she takes that bloodied heel and she wipes it across his chest, cleaning it of the blood. Well, I guess we gotta get him out of here now.
Yeah. Grab a couple of guys, get them up, and get them out of here.
As you call forward
I'm
on
glad
this,
you didn't use the oil.
the hellhounds begin howling as two gang members grab Clegg by the shoulders and drag him through their turf to the exit, past the ramshackle fortifications. He's thrown down, the metal plates on his knees clanging on the iron floor. Clegg looks up at you and spits blood onto the ground before struggling to his feet, still barely conscious. He glares at you through his one swollen eye, his cheek ripped open as he's breathing heavily. It looks like he's about to speak, but he pauses, lets out a low growl, then turns and limps off into the darkness. Cremmy. You feel the chill of the meat locker at Vesuvio Meatpacking Plant as Xenia Molnaya looks at you with her piercing eyes, a cigarette between her two fingers. She's just told you that Mila is a living weapon intended to be replicated and shipped across the galaxy to the highest bidder. After giving you the information you wanted to know, she taps ash from her cigarette and simply watches and waits for your response.
A weapon, huh? That's what this is all about? I've seen what she's capable of. It makes a lot of sense. Huh. And cloning. I had a feeling. But I appreciate the confirmation. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
So, Chrysalis Unlimited, huh? That's who y'all are working with?
Among others, yes.
Look, I know that they're a biotech company. You know, this isn't just about weapons. But I looked into it. And all I could find on this Chrysalis is a logo on a fucking website. That's it. I mean, here's the thing. If we're gonna make a deal, I need to know what I'm getting myself into. I need to know about the nature of your relationship with them and who you're working with.
Well, ask specific questions. I will give you specific answers. But I am not going to sit here and offer you every little bit of information I have about my deal with Chrysalis. That it would be ridiculous.
You have a name?
I might. Do you have an appetite?
I mean, the vodka's pretty good. What do you think, kid?
I mean, you know, go for a bite, I guess. Keep clear mind, but it's your show, Crummy. I'm just backing you up.
You know what? In the nature of free-spirited negotiation, I could eat.
Yanko, please. Yanko stands back up and moves among the hanging pig carcasses. He pulls two particularly large hogs aside, revealing a rickety metal table with a plate of cured meats and hard cheeses. And you see, beside it, is the corpse of a human hanging on a meat hook, stuck under its ribcage. Most of the skin has been flayed off, but it is not hard for you to recognize Zed. Yanko grabs the plate and brings it back over, placing it between you, but failing to pull back the hogs, leaving Zed's dangling, flayed corpse on display.
Yanko, you fucking thug! Is that Zed?
I'm sorry, I do not know name.
Fuck you, man, you piece of shit! He gave you what you wanted!
Nah, fuck you.
You hang him from a hook and leave him dead?
They hang him from hook while alive.
Now, Gid, look, I'm sorry to say, but Zed's not relevant to this conversation. We need to negotiate.
Please enjoy your meat and cheese.
Look. I'm gonna cut to the chase. Because I'm sick of wasting time. And I'm sick of beating around the bush. I know Chrysalis is owned by Chimera. And I know that you're owned by Chrysalis. And I know the people that own you.
I highly doubt this.
I've-
A little man that runs a club. You think you know who I am working with? You bluff. You lie. Oh.
I don't know who, but I could find out. And I bet that Chimera wouldn't be too happy to hear about what Chrysalis is doing. I had a life before the club. I had a life before coming down here. I had a 10-year career at Chimera. And if you don't think I can pick up a phone, make a few phone calls, and fucking ruin your life, well, maybe I can't, but you wanna fucking risk it?
Roll a either intimidation or deception, your choice.
Just check my character sheet.
It's an important one.
25.
Holy!
She doesn't believe anything that you say. Or wait, are you intimidating or decepting?
I'm persuading, if I can, or just deceiving. Well, the number's the same.
Right.
Either way.
If you would like to use persuasion instead, I think that's fair. If that's what you would prefer to be doing.
I think that there are elements of all three. My bonus is the
I'll
same
just
for all
say
three.
a 25. It doesn't really matter
Okay.
which one you're trying to do.
A combo, if that's okay.
Tell me, Mr. LaCrue, what did you do for Chrysalis? You say you can call your contacts, you know. You could get in contact with who I'm working with. What did you do for them to give you so much sway, so much pull?
Now, I don't know shit about Chrysalis, but Chimera, those are the big fish. And that's who I know. I know all levels of corpos. You know how many fucking VPs I know? How many vice presidents
No, I don't.
work at Chimera?
I don't, so why don't you enlighten me?
Look, I'm from Sephrine, and I spent my life before my career change studying every kind of chemical and phytotoxin you can imagine. Naturally, that's useful to a biotech company like Chimera. So in my years there, I worked on a lot of drugs.
What would I have use of? I have access to drugs. I don't need you to make drugs.
Not the drugs I can make. And trust me, if you think that Mila's powerful now, well, let's just say in a couple hours in a dingy shit little lab in my fucking office, I made a drug that could turn off her powers like that. I can do the same the other fucking way. I can make a way more than a weapon. And so what I'm proposing is this. Look, we don't have to settle on just Mila. We don't have to settle on just on giving all the money to Chrysalis. You and I can go into business.
You want me to end my dealings with Chrysalis and go into a deal with you? You want to make a deal with me? And
Look.
you can make the little one more powerful.
I mean, that's certainly an option. I can make her more powerful. I can make... If you don't think I can amp up Esper powers to the fucking nth degree...
Is it because she's young?
I'll be honest, I don't know the first thing about her besides she's special. And you want her.
If... Yanko, more vodka. Yes, the good stuff. From the back room, I will be fine. Yanko, go.
Look. I'm sure...
Moment. You watch as she waits for a second for Yanko to move towards the door. He looks nervous about leaving her here alone with you, but he moves into a side room, apparently to go get more vodka. If I were to provide you with someone like the girl, who had previously had powers like hers, could you turn them back on? Can you flip switch? You talk big game. Is this too much for you, Mr. LaCroix?
I could do that in my sleep. You want to make more weapons? I got the tools and the know-how.
Roll a persuasion or deception or, you know, one of those rolls.
26.
Oh. Holy.
Oh.
I am interested. This is money. I do not care for. I have it. Power. I do not need it. I have it. But this thing you can do. I might have use for you yet.
Well, then I suggest perhaps we work together.
This is not how I saw the evening going.
Me neither.
And you see her eyes flick over to where Zed's body is dangling, and you see two pristine meat hooks there next to Zed's body. She glances them for just a second, almost imperceptible. If you and her, I would say, Gideon, you don't notice her looking at this, but Kremi, because you have been locked eyes with her, this conversation so tense between the two of you, you see that look.
Yes, I agree we could make some sort of deal. We keep Chrysalis out of this for now. And this is between Molnaya and the Starlight Lounge.
This is between Lonaya and Creme Le Crew.
This is agreeable.
You watch as Yenko slams the door loudly. You see he kind of bumbles forward.
Sorry.
And then he moves through, knocking pig carcasses out of the way as he brings a frosted glass of vodka that's swirling with almost like the colors of a nebula as he begins to take the cap off and pour her a glass of it, pouring it into a new glass, this beautiful crystalline glass. It looks incredibly expensive, and you can very clearly see that she's trying to show off some of her wealth.
So, about the girl, presumably you still want her. And before I hand her over, I want to make sure that we verify this arrangement.
My word is not good enough for you, Mr. LaCroix.
Fortunately, I've been in the Undercity a long time, and I've been in the entertainment business for just as long.
You see that she quirks a smile.
And so, I wouldn't be doing my due diligence if you provide me with what you have on Chrysalis. If we are gonna go into business together, it's like getting married.
I will give you one piece of information now. And then when you give me the girl in 3 days,
That's the time you need to collect what you have.
I can give you... No. But I will not give you all up front. I've also been in this business for far too long. I will give you one piece of information. You choose, and it is yours. And in 3 days, you will give me the girl.
Just one, huh?
Just one.
Who's your contact at Chrysalis?
I won't even make you roll for this. You immediately see a smile on her face for just a second, where this is a fantastic question. Probably one of the best pieces of information that you could have asked for.
Well, we have many contacts. No, I won't play this game. Evrima Artemis. You know? You know everyone, Mr. Lucru, this is right?
Doesn't ring a bell, but I'll look into it.
Roll a deception check for me, please.
29.
I guess we do not know everyone then, do we?
Guess not. Guess not.
You will struggle to get in contact with Evrima. I wish you luck.
Well, I got 3 days to figure stuff out, don't I?
I hope it will be enough time for you.
Well, I'll get my affairs in order.
We will contact you.
You're not gonna backstab me on this, are you? As I reach my hand out.
Do I look like the kind of woman who would backstab you, Mr. Lucru?
And she reaches her hand out to shake, and as she does, you feel her nails scrape against the inside of your wrist. Just a light pressure, almost as if she's just asserting a little bit of dominance.
Yeah, she'll stab you looking right at you.
As I grab her hand and shake it, I would like to ascertain her intent and her demeanor, if I could.
Roll an
With
insight check.
is it a search action, or there's some action where I would like to trigger an insight check?
You'd have to tell me what it is.
That's not great. But it had to happen eventually. My plus is still good.
I give you bardic inspiration.
I was gonna say we've been kind of on fire.
Yeah, no, I've
Oh,
been,
my
yeah. My plus is plus 10, but 13.
13. She is incredibly hard to read. You have seen so many emotions flit across her face tonight. But the one thing that you are focusing on is her reaction to your ability to amplify Mila's power. In that, at least, you noticed genuine interest and genuine desire. Everything else is so shrouded by years and years of playing these games that it is impossible for you to ascertain what her true motivations are.
Well, hopefully the beginning to a long...
We are done.
All right. Miss Monai,
Goodbye.
Yanko, it's been a pleasure. All right, kid, let's go. I didn't have a bite of the food.
No.
all.
You
my-
look down
Didn't
at
touch
your
the food,
you
didn't
look
touch the
down at your
drink.
plate and you see that there are 3 drops of blood on the edge of the plate.
I'll put out my cigarette like in the sausage and cheese, and I'll throw the butt down as I'll get up. And without another word, I'll swirl and my coat will like billow out as I turn and leave this processing plant.
Light, please, Yanko.
The only good news is that they didn't have time to cure Zed meat. So it couldn't have been Zed. Well, it was probably another humanoid.
I just stand up and turn in my overalls, also do something cool, and then walk out.
Both of you make your way out of the Vesuvio meatpacking facility and find Gideon's motorcycle waiting for you beside the Molniya cruiser. You both get on and fire up the vehicle and take off to the streets. And although you have left the refrigerated locker, the chill has not left your bones.
I would, as we're getting on the motorcycle, I would pick up Kremi's helmet and probably shove it to him a little harder.
Oh, jeez.
Excuse you.
And then as we put him on and we get going, you better start fucking talking right now, Kremi. What the hell was that in there?
Fucking stop driving, Gid. Turn that engine up. I'm right in your ear here, so just don't yell too loud. I can just whisper sweet nothings from here. What do you mean? What do you want me to say, Gid?
Fucking anything, man. What the hell? Way more than a weapon? That fucking kid you turned on for power, you're talking about juicing it up? A 10-year career at fucking Chimera for fuck's sake? You think that wasn't relevant to mention until now?
Well, I don't see how it would be.
Wait, Kremi! For fuck's sake, man!
Gid.
The Corpos are breathing down our neck. We got a super weapon kid in the fucking upstairs bedroom. You don't think it makes sense to mention that you worked for the Corpos for 10 fucking years?
In the last 15 years, when has biochemistry and psionics ever come up?
Well, let's see. If I check my watch, pretty fucking much every day in the last 3 of them!
Well, I guess you're right about that. Look, I didn't think it was important, all right? The past is dead. Those days are gone.
Well, apparently not, because you sure are leveraging pretty easily to make deals with Miss Molniya back in there.
Look, what choice?
Stupid fucking accent. Yanko, that fucking thug. You know that's the guy that fucking took King Cole from me.
That was him?
Right after I lost my dad. Fucking piece of shit thug.
Yeah.
Walked in more and more money. Thinks he can just take the King Cole. How about he comes to the fucking Starlight? I'll have a couple body bags ready for him. I ain't a fucking kid anymore.
He did have a stupid face, didn't he?
Yeah, big dumb stupid fucking face.
And that suit was tacky. Oh,
God.
oh my.
No sense of dressing.
Oh my, indeed. Look, I don't know what you want me to do. I think that went just about as well as I could have hoped, I think. I mean, she wants the girl, right? I bought her 3 days. Look, I've worked with these thug types before, and all they care about is power, but as long as you're useful to them, that's a level of protection, all right? As long as we, maintain the airs of utility to Molniya, then she's not gonna send a bunch of goons to fucking blow up our cars, or blow up our joints, or blow up our fucking skulls.
So you're saying this is all a fake? There's not a part of you that thinks working with Molniya is gonna rise our fucking stars or some shit. This is all just creating powerful super weapons. This is all just to buy 3 days.
Look, when I walked in there, I didn't intend to hand over the girl, all right? And when she offered me money, right, like, yeah, I mean, we wouldn't have to worry about this stupid fucking Zetamax show. God, that'd be nice.
God, who don't likes that guy? I mean, it's DJ Crazy Cool, obviously.
Well, no, I mean, I like Zetamax. I mean, it's good music. Have you ever heard his like...
You listen to Zetamax?
But you don't?
When the hell do you listen to Zetamax?
Well, I don't listen to all of his stuff, but like his first 2 albums were pretty good.
The first 2 albums, I mean, if anything, his latest one's got more pop to it.
I mean,
One you can actually move your feet to.
But you could tell kind of the jazz and soul inspirations on his first 2.
Come on, he's way too artsy in the beginning, man. There's no life there.
I appreciate the artsiness, Skip.
Come on.
But look, yeah, none of his manners, right?
Back on track, back on track.
What I'm saying is that, I mean, we could make a lot of money selling genetic clones of extremely dangerous people to governments for lots of money. It could change our lives.
You're supposed to say but, Tremmy.
As you make your way through the streets of the Greenlight District, you notice that a black car stays behind that a black car a ways behind you seems to be making each of the turns that you do. Its windows are dark, and it seems to be tailing you at a very deliberate distance.
Fine, but look, I left that life.
Hang on, pause that thought. We're being tailed.
You fucking kidding me?
I think they're following us since Vesuvius.
Shit, you think it's Monaya? You think it's Nexus?
I don't fucking know. Could be anybody. I mean, if Chrysalis knows we were fucking meeting with Monaya, and everybody thinks we have the girl, they're probably trying to follow us back to fucking Ayla. Could be Monaya, could be Chrysalis, could be the fucking Chemtech, could be fucking Sandy Claus for all I fucking know.
Well, it ain't fucking December Ween, I can tell you that. Well, you sure they're tailing us? You sure about that again?
Let me take a check. Let me take a check. I'll flip like an indicator light and then turn in the other direction and see if they activate an indicator light and then follow me.
I will say you don't need to make a check for this. They do not activate an indicator light, but they do follow you.
Uh-oh.
So, are they following? I'm afraid to look.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I thought the indicator light was gonna get them, but they must be fucking criminals because they didn't signal their turn.
They didn't signal.
It's gotta be fucking thugs, Grammy. They didn't fucking signal their turn. It's a good thing the Corbos aren't here. They get pulled over.
Should I look? Should I look?
No, don't look, man. Don't make it out. They're gonna know we picked them up.
Murder's okay, but not using your turn signal.
Yeah, not using your
Across
turn
the
signal.
line.
That's just fucking dangerous. All right.
I'm overtaken by curiosity. I turn. Oh fuck! No, they're definitely following us. I got a tinted windshield. I didn't know you could do that.
Oh fuck.
Kid, you gotta lose them.
All right.
Do what you can. I'm gonna hold on tight.
You know why they say it's time to go hog wild?
Why?
Well, if you say I don't know why.
I don't know why.
You're about to find out. I punch it. And I start just, we're still presumably in my old, I mean, like, King Cole's like 10 blocks from here.
You know these streets like the back of your hand.
So I'm gonna try and just like gun it as hard as I can and just hit every back road, every unmarked turn, every kind of like jagged zig and zag that I can think of. Everything that's not like a beaten path but fires up somewhere and lets out somewhere else. I'm gonna try and use just like, neighborhood backstreet knowledge to just lose his tail.
It's like the part of the neighborhood where you don't stop at stop signs, you don't stop at red lights,
absolutely.
you just
100%.
gun it and pray.
I will have you make a vehicle check, and you can use the ability score of your
by
choice.
the gods.
I think for this, I think it's reasonable to say I'm trying to use my knowledge of the neighborhood. I'd like to use intelligence.
Absolutely.
An intelligence vehicle check.
It has. I consider giving you advantage, but you haven't been here in a while. And things have changed.
Totally fine.
But I think that's
totally
fair.
reasonable. I have proficiency in light vehicles, and let's see what happens. 14.
14. You blaze through these streets. You make your way through lights, and you don't stop. Occasionally, you have to swerve as you almost ram into someone, and it is very clear that they are increasing their speed to meet up with you. And what you're doing isn't enough as they get up right behind you, and it is very clear at this point that you are being tailed. And I'll say you can make another one to see if you can lose them.
Are we going?
I think probably, you let me know if you think this is crazy. I think that I may have built my bike that is big enough for me to place a mounted gun on the back of it real quick.
You want to put the turret on the back?
I'm gonna put the turret on the back and shoot out their tires.
Okay, you know what? Sure.
If you think that's reasonable, I'd like to try and drop something.
I will
I'm
have.
back
I
here,
need
kid.
you.
Just to remind you.
I would need you to roll a sleight of hand. I think.
Or
something, because you are trying. Not only Not only are you trying to. It's very cool, and I want you to be able to do this. But not only are you driving the car through the streets, running through red lights, trying to take all of these like small back alleys and stuff, but Kremi is also in the back seat right now. So you would have to keep control of the vehicle, or Kremi would have to lean over and take control of the vehicle. Well, you put the turret back there. I think it's doable because I've seen movies where they do this shit. And it's pretty cool.
You're taller than Kremi. Just put it on the top of your head and point it backward.
I got something else. I'd like to reach in my back like utility pouch, and I'll grab kind of like a metallic orb that has a like a dull circular interface, and I'll click a button on it. It'll start glowing red. And I'll just toss it behind. If they're like super close, I'm just trying to like arc it in the air behind me. And mechanically, I'd like to cast heat metal at their car.
Okay.
At a second level.
How does that work?
Choose a manufactured metal object such as a metal weapon or suit of heavy or medium metal armor that you can see within range.
Okay. What's the range?
Vehicles or objects?
You cause the object to glow red
60
hot.
feet.
Okay.
Any creature in physical contact with the object takes 2d8 fire damage when you cast the spell.
Oh my god.
And until it ends, basically every turn, every 6 seconds, they continue to take the damage.
And so is it a save or a...
No, I think I just keep the metal.
Stop and get out of the car.
They'd have to get out of the car.
As long as he maintains concentration and they're in contact with the car.
Right, but so there's
no
no
save.
save or
Well,
attack.
no,
Because it
Target
targets
the
an
object.
object.
Oh, gotcha.
So there's no save
gotcha.
or anything.
Advanced caltrops.
Okay,
it's
so
like futuristic
it's like-
caltrops.
So what
No, I'm
I
gonna
will
blow up
say,
their car.
I would still like you to make a vehicle check, but you can make it at advantage.
Okay.
As you are doing this
Oh,
and
great.
casting heat metal.
So I got 21 on my vehicle check.
Okay.
And I cast heat metal on the car.
Yeah,
By throwing
absolutely.
basically a
No,
thermal
absolutely
grenade
you
at
do.
it. And it ignites the car.
You don't even watch as you toss it behind yourself. You believe that you are that you're gonna hit. At the very least, you are focusing on the road ahead of you as you push down on the gas, and you hear the tires peel out as you zip forward, making your way to like needle thin through two vehicles that are crossing the intersection at the same time, and you hear nothing but Kremi. You are too nosy as you glance behind yourself and you look at this car and you see as the tires spin this way and the car starts to spin out as it slams into the side of the building and starts moving alongside it, some of the paint and metal coming off as it's scratching along the brick facade. As you see the doors open and these fully dark-suited entities, from where you are, you can't see what they are, but they're fairly large, jump out, humanoids, as they jump out and they're like beginning to take things off and yelling, clearly trying to get out of the heated machine that they were in. As you, Gideon, continue to fire up the engines and tear through the streets. You're blowing through red lights and ducking and weaving in a maze-like pattern, completely unaware of what's happened behind you, but hoping for the best as you push your motorcycle to its limits, deftly weaving through other vehicles, navigating the industrial part of the Greenlight district that you know so well. And after a few minutes, you feel like you've truly lost the trail.
Whew. Well, I sure hope that was a tail.
What the fuck were you thinking, kid?
Well, hell, man, I couldn't shake them. I had to stop them somehow.
I mean, I guess maybe good thinking, but
Yeah.
good gods, I mean, hopefully they just thought we dropped that on accident or something. Was it unclear who it was? Was it all like
It was
kind of...
you. There was no way for you to tell at the distance and how quickly Gideon was weaving through traffic for you to be able to tell who it was. Just that it was very clear that it were people who were very clearly undercover of some kind.
God, I hope that wasn't Mona.
Well, if it fucking was, what are they doing following us? Huh? They didn't want us to know that.
I just figured you could lose them by, like, driving better or something.
Well, I thought I was driving better. They just really do the neighborhoods, I guess.
I guess
They've been this meatpacking plant longer than I thought, man. I couldn't shake them. They're right behind us, Grammy. They're practically shaking hands with you.
You were considering putting the turret on the back of the hog and
Well,
shooting out the tires, weren't
I
you?
remembered that you were back there, okay? It just felt cool.
I knew it!
It felt cool to me. Well, I mean, imagine it, man. Riding on a motorcycle with a turd shooting off the back of it. That's
my
fucking
God.
metal as hell.
No, I don't think we would have survived that.
Gringo would have loved it.
And if it's okay with you, this is a good opportunity to take a break.
Yeah,
Let's do it. Let's do it.
let's do it.
So, thank you.
I was a dreamer drifting in an endless sky, through echoes of 1,000 worlds and waves of cosmic fire.
I was the wanderer chasing shadows of the night. In a rhapsody of stardust, I was lost to space and time.
In your eyes, a galaxy on fire. Journey through the darkness, you might find your heart's desire.
Roll the dice, your destiny unfolds. A symphony among the stars, a story yet untold.
Out among the stars, that's where you'll find me.
With starlight in your eyes, you set the world on fire.
Out among the stars, that's where you'll find me.
With starlight in your eyes, you set the world on fire. Out among the stars, out among the stars. And that's where you'll find me.
Out among the stars, that's where you'll find me.
With starlight in your eyes, you set the world on fire.
Out among the stars, that's where you'll find me.
With starlight in your eyes, you set the world on fire.
Join me on this neon on this
Torbeck, you and your friends are guided by Murderfang through the makeshift settlement known as the Hellhole, which you are somewhat familiar with, although much has changed in the more than a decade since you were last here. You do remember the old bar that she takes you to, the Seven Hells. You see some rough-looking hellhounds drinking in the dingy establishment who give you a stink eye as she takes you to a back room, up a rickety set of stairs into what seems to be a storage room above the bar. As you enter, she ushers you all in and then shuts the door behind you. That's been a crazy day.
Yeah. Again, I'm sorry for dropping in on you like this. It wasn't my intention.
Well, to be fair, it all worked out in the end. I mean, God, that guy sucked. Clegg, he sucked.
Miss Fang, if I may call you that.
I'm sure.
My name is Gricko. Very nice to meet you. We're best mates with Torbeck here. This little one here is Mila. This is Frosty,
Hello.
Blobby, we're obviously with Big T. You know what I mean?
How did I not notice that there's a child with you? What are you doing bringing a child here?
Just give me a moment and I will happily explain everything to you, to the best of my ability.
I'm gonna pull up a chair. And she moves to the edge of the room, and she goes towards a stool, and she moves it aside, and there's a tiny stool under it that she pulls out and moves over and sits down on it. Please, go ahead.
I would quickly start by just explaining the relationship between us and the group. So, like, she understands, like, you know, what happened to me, basically, after I went into exile. And, like, how I ended up at the Starlight Lounge, and basically that, you know, Blarby works there, and, you know, we found Mila. And basically just give her a quick rundown of how we all ended up here in the drain. And look, I'm not gonna lie to you, there are some bad people who are looking for the little girl. And that's why we brought her down here. There was nowhere else to turn. And I knew that the Corpos wouldn't be down here yet. And with any luck, they'll stay the fuck away.
Yeah,
That's a lot.
yeah. There's a lot of competing interests up there. Yeah, man. I thought Topside was bad, but now it's really bad in the Green Light District. There's Chemtech, now there's Nexus, there's Monaya. It's real bad up there, and I feel like everybody's out for either our heads or for the little one's head, or at least trying to do whatever they are trying to do.
So, let me get this clear. You get kicked out, then you come back. You beat down our number one, leaving us leaderless, instilling me in their place, with a child who's wanted by the Corpos, thus bringing potential danger to the drains. That's what you're trying to tell me.
That mostly sums it up, but for the record, I didn't want to fight Clegg.
What do you think was gonna happen?
I knew what I was signing up for, I suppose. Look, the other thing you need to know is that our employer, Mr. Kremmy, and his right-hand man, Gideon, are not with us right now. We will have to meet up with them eventually, and...
Wait, are they coming here?
I'm hoping so.
We gave him great directions. If I know, Mr. Kremmy is not great with directions, but he's got Gideon with him, and he's got a great head on his shoulders for directions.
It's less that, Greco, and more that I'm worried about what they might have walked into.
Do you mind if I have a little bit of dinner while we're talking about this?
I don't mind at all.
She opens a small box and she pulls out a large, like, haunch of meat.
Oh.
And she puts on a little, like, it's almost like a lace napkin that she tucks in around her neck, and she preps herself, and then and she basically swallows the whole thing down in like 2 seconds.
I'm hoping that when we connect with Mr. K, he'll bring us some good news about what comes next. But it's imperative that if you do only one thing for me, it's make sure that these ladies are safe. There's a very good chance that something bad happens to all of us and we don't come back.
That would very much be appreciated.
Would that make me a mother?
No. I mean, not unless you
I've been
wanted
told
to,
that
but-
I give off mother energy.
Who told you that?
You know, just one of the guys.
Oh, well, yeah, is that how they articulated it exactly?
Yeah, they said you're very mommy.
All right. How about that? Well, maybe you know what it says. Mila, see, this is another lesson. Don't judge a book by its cover. All right?
I need to know that if something were to happen to all of us, you'd protect the two of them for as long as you could. Get them out of the drain. Get them somewhere safe.
It's a lot to ask me.
I know.
After so long.
I understand.
If there's anything we can do to...
Oh, whoa, who are you?
My name is Frost. I'm one of the... I've been here this entire time. I'm one of Torbeck's companions.
Yeah, but you've been cleaning up the shelf the whole time.
Yes, well, it is...
I thought that you worked here.
No. I'm just making it a little tidier for us to stay in. I saw that the shelf was a little disheveled, and I went to work right away.
You haven't said a single thing in hours.
Well, I agreed. No, I haven't said anything in some time, that's true. But I've just been wanting to be respectful and make sure that everyone felt comfortable. And like I said, if there's anything that I can be doing to help ease your transition into mommy leadership or into the rest of your hounds of hell, that would be my pleasure.
Oh, okay.
I just am saying that we appreciate your hospitality and discretion in this matter.
Well, I appreciate you cleaning up. I mean, it looks amazing back there. Weird guy.
Speaking of getting out of the drain, I know the timing now is awful, but haven't you ever thought about leaving?
No. You know what it's like down here. I mean, it's, yeah, we don't have everything, but, I mean, we've got our freedom. We can do whatever we want. And a lot of the things we want to do wouldn't really be acceptable up there, or really anywhere.
That's fair, I suppose. You know, when I first got exiled, I thought it was the end of everything, but I kind of found my own version of freedom. Turned out to be a blessing in disguise.
But like, don't you miss it? Don't you miss the nights just covered in blood with your friends?
I'd be lying if I said that there wasn't some small part of me still deep down inside that thinks about the old days, but I've changed.
I don't think they can handle me up there. I think they can barely handle me down here.
You know, you got that right.
But
Well, so are you still exiled? I mean, I guess not.
That's up to you, I guess.
Huh. You're right. It is.
I think that by winning that fight, as is written in, I believe, the Hellhound's decree, as was meant, I get it from context clues. That big lad I was chatting with, he gave me all the rules. No freaking leashes.
I mean, Clegg certainly doesn't get any say.
Wait, what guy that you?
I believe that we get. I feel like Torbeck gets whatever he wants.
Wait, no. Who are you? Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to you. I'm
Yeah,
saying
but you said the big guy told you.
Oh yeah, I mean I didn't get his name.
What did he
He's
look?
the big. I call him Big Dog.
What did he look like?
Oh, he's a big shaggy fella, white with black spots, big floppy ears.
Doomhowl?
Looked up Doomhowl. Wow, I feel like I would have remembered that.
Damn, that's a cool name.
Damn, Doomhowl. My God, that's cool as hell.
Doomhowl said it.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, I'm the boss now. Okay?
Gosh, I'm gonna write
let
that
us
down.
not mince words.
I mean, you know, I used to be in, believe it or not, I used to be quite a musician in my day, and I used to run in a few bands. Doomhowl was a great band name. Up there with Carnage Saint, I knew some lads on that. So I'm gonna write that down if you don't mind. I might even, you know, if I do get it back to a band, do you know if Doomhowl, if he plays any instruments?
I mean, he's pretty good with his hands, but it's more just the ripping the throat out kind of thing.
He could be a drummer. Okay, well, Doomhowl it is. Well, thank you very much. Anyways.
You hear a... It's Frost's phone.
What is that?
It's my phone, just one moment.
You have service down here?
Oh, yes, shockingly.
What kind of ringtone is that?
Hello, you're on Frost time.
This guy?
Frost, can you hear me?
You're not coming in very well. Is this Cremmy?
Y'all need to answer your damn phones. I've been trying to call Torbek for the last 20 minutes. Y'all been busy or something? I think it's on Do Not Disturb, but maybe it's dead.
The signal down here isn't very good. It's possible you just weren't getting through. I'm shocked you're able to talk to me now.
Well, we never got directions, so we didn't know where the fuck to go. I think we're being tailed. I think we lost them. So anyway,
It's not happening anymore. We're all right.
You need to tell us exactly where to meet you and where to go.
No,
otherwise, we might be caught and potentially flayed alive and hung from meat hooks by our ribcage.
I'm gonna send you a pin.
Oh, all right. Well, send it to Gid. I think he can put it on the hog. Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's upgraded it yet.
Give the phone to Torbek.
What's he saying? What's he saying?
It's Cremmy, yes.
Who's that?
Did he say a way to turn?
Oh, hold on. I'll give the phone to Gideon.
And I'm gonna hold it to your ear.
Oh,
so
here,
that
give
you
me
can
the
talk.
Frosty,
No.
Frosty, is that you?
I owe him directions. What?
Wait, where am I going, man?
I'm gonna drop you a pin. Just load it up into your navigation system. You'll be able to follow the directions that way.
What are you guys up to? How come Torbek's not answering his phone?
Things here are extremely violent.
Well, what the hell is that supposed to mean? He can't pick up his phone?
No. If he had picked up his phone, then he'd be dead.
Dead?
You're just gonna have to wait and get here. How far away are you? Oh, well, I have to send you the pin. One moment.
Well, don't hang up. I gotta make sure you don't mess
I
it up.
can't hear you and talk at this and do this at the
Oh
same
my
time.
God! I can't fucking with Frost,
Put
man.
me on. Hey, why didn't they call me?
Just one moment. I'm putting you on speaker.
I don't have any missed calls.
Here.
Hello?
You're on speaker now.
Oh, wait.
Wait, we can do. I can probably patch this into the helmets, man. You want to talk to him too?
Oh, hold on. I can put it on speaker. Hold on. And just win. It's like,
It's like a wind tunnel, yeah.
You're not coming through very well. I think that there's a lot of wind.
I'm gonna turn off speaker. I'll turn it back and I'll put it
Oh
back.
God, Frost, where the hell's the pen, man?
I just sent it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, all right, Crimmy.
Is it the pen?
Yeah, well, he said he sent it, man. He said he sent it. I don't know. Check the phone.
I give him extremely detailed directions.
I won't make you roll for it because that was fucking hilarious and my favorite part of the session.
I like how the first time Cremmy asked why was Torbek wasn't on his phone, your answer was it's on Do Not Disturb and not that he was in a blood sport death.
Why not both? I like the imagery
I don't know.
of
I think it was
Torbek
on Do Not
putting his
Disturb.
phone on Do Not Disturb before getting into a blood sport death match.
Sorry, Mr. K.
No interruptions.
I can't believe they didn't think to call me. No missed calls.
No missed calls.
How about that? How about that?
Is that clear? You have everything you need now.
Yeah, those directions were great, and we'll upload the pin to the hog. We'll be there in holy shit, it's right now. I don't know, however far away we'd be.
Yeah.
We take that amount of time to
Yeah,
get.
you get off of the phone and you put the pin into the hog and you begin to make your way towards your friends as they wrap things up with Murderfang. So, I'm the leader now. And I might be a mom.
Well,
And
no, let's not get hasty. Don't get attached.
and I have a blarby potentially, I guess. Well, I mean, look, I got my own life. If this goes tits up, I'm gonna go tits up. So, I'm not staying here.
Just get him safe. That's all I'm asking for. All right?
It's very
then your
important.
job is done.
Do I get anything for doing this? Like,
Leader of the Hellhounds. What more do you want?
that's a fair point. If let's say everything's fine and you just go back to your job, working at the door or whatever you're doing, and you get some real rough customers, you could occasionally give them the incorrect directions to the hotel and send them down into the drain.
Murderfang, you've changed a bit.
I promise not to kill them, I'll only slit their throat halfway.
I'm starting to think that you're not understanding how slitting throats works.
They breathe for a while.
Once you puncture the throat, though, in any amount, that's
But
it's
I'm
over.
not the one that kills them. It's the lack of oxygen that kills them.
But by merit of having slitted the throat, you've set in motion the bleeding.
Who's to say?
Look, if we all get through this and everybody makes it out safe and we all go back to our mundane lives working at the Starlight, I will figure something out for you.
I know how we can sweeten this deal, Big T. Have you ever heard of Zeta-Max?
We're not gonna have any tickets left to sell.
Oh, he not only is he very good, I'm told.
Oh! Is that
He's the biggest-
serial killer guy?
No.
No,
That's
Is it the leader of that gang?
No. He's actually
rumors.
one of
Oh,
the
is he
biggest.
one of those Molnaya goons?
No, he's actually one of the biggest pop stars.
Is he
in
one of the vigilantes?
No, if you just let me finish. He's one of the biggest pop stars in the galaxy, and
Ew.
I might be able to pull some strings. We actually happen to have the only hologram concert of his in the entire Undercity of Neo Edifix, and I might be able to get you a ticket plus a plus one.
It's
Two
going to be
tickets
very entertaining.
to a Zeta-Max hologram show, one night only, at the Starlight Lounge.
You
How about
see,
that?
that's really tempting, but do I look like a Leica that listens to pop music?
Well, you never know.
It was nice of you to offer.
I mean, if it strikes your fancy, if you're more of a rock and roll kind of gal, if I ever get old Power Condor back together,
I mean, I do
you
like
get
a
it for
little.
free.
I like a little Lenny J on occasion.
I think that you're on the right track, though. You may not be interested in the Zeta-Max show, but that doesn't mean that our venue couldn't be enjoyable for you. The Starlight Lounge has a variety of different music. It just depends on the night. What if we were to organize something where you would all be able to come up and enjoy... Oh, yes. On a night that's separate from the Zeta-Max concert.
So any night we wanted to.
And we could have our DJ
Like-
play music that
as
you
long
wanted.
as it's not
and-
the only night we're doing the Zeta-Max.
Yes,
I make it
any
very
other
clear so
night.
we don't run into any snafus down the line.
You would
I
be
love
profoundly entertained by
I
the
love this.
Starlight Lounge.
I love this so much. We could have like a year's worth of VIP for everybody. We could come in any night we wanted.
Just the one night is what I was had in mind.
But what if we just increase that though?
Well, we can have that conversation, but right now, let's just think about the fun of a
You know,
single evening.
it sounds good. I think I'm gonna stick with you sending ruffians down here for me to slit their throat, though. Is that okay?
We'll talk about it.
Okay.
Yes,
Corbett's head of
talk about
security.
it.
That's out of our domain. So
Well, I mean, I don't really have anywhere for you to sleep while you wait for your friends, so I think you just stay here.
That's
in
fine.
this
I'm gonna grab a
storage room.
beer. Does anyone want anything?
we got some crispy boys. I could use a drink.
I
if you
feel
don't
like we've
mind.
earned it.
I feel like I might enjoy a nice drink after such a harrowing experience.
My face is definitely a little swollen, right? Like I look like I was in a fight.
You gotta
right?
have
I'm
Mr.
getting a
K.
beer.
You have Mr. K. Patch you out there, lad.
I'll be fine.
All right.
And if I can, I'd like to help myself to some booze.
as you begin there, this is a storage room, so there this isn't where anything on tap is.
Sure.
But there are storage receptacles back here, cold
that in the
storage coolers that you're able to grab, and you're grabbing things as all of a sudden you hear loud howling, growling, etc. And Murderfang picks up. Someone's here. And she rushes to the door and she looks out and she looks around for a little bit, and then you see that there's some commotion downstairs, and she kind of begins to communicate, and you notice that some of them are communicating down the line. It's almost like a game of telephone between all of them, sometimes in whoops and roars. I think your friends might be here.
They made it!
What do they look like?
Oh, one guy is big and red. He's got a great big beard.
Red one.
The other guy is,
he's got a lot of beer.
He's got he's got a beard.
So true.
And he's got usually a big bandana. He's usually got some sunglasses on even at night.
Many
and
tattoos.
inside, he's got a lot of tattoos. And then there's Cremmy. He's got usually very dapper lad. He's got
Hold on. One of them's in a banana hammock, and he has a sunburn, and he has a spittoon.
That's not what I said at all. I feel like he's very a snappy dresser, lad.
And he's a snappy dresser.
Send him in and I can vouch for him. Let me just get eyes on him, make sure it's them.
You want me to just blindly let him in?
No, we'll go meet him. We'll meet him. We gotta welcome him.
No. You can just blindly let him in. The two of you are met outside. You're looking up at the hellhole, and there is tons of barking. You don't understand what any of them are saying to each other, but they're very clearly not letting you in. And after about 2 to 3 minutes of this, you watch as the biggest ones move away, hold the door open. They say nothing to you, but they allow you entrance. And as you begin to move forward, they're snarling and growling under their breath, but none of them are making any moves towards you. And as you step in,
You always take me to the
you
nicest
watch
places.
as Cremmy and Gideon step into the hellhole, looking completely out of place.
We're all standing next to a tanned human man wearing a banana hammock who also got let in. Who just coincidentally, in a wild coincidence, happened to also be passing by this area.
Standing there.
What are the chances?
Who the heck is this guy?
Holy shit!
All right, that's them. That's them, let them in.
Chauncey's here.
Hey guys! It's Chauncey time!
Just a little bit of Witchlight, as a treat.
You guys have been so patient.
I bite and snap his neck.
Penis?
Holy shit, he looks like Mr. Spotless.
We all watch Murder Fang.
Better hope they ain't trolls
half of his
around.
throat, and then we
It
talk.
takes 20 minutes to bleed out and die.
Just half, though.
Yeah, the folks little.
It's Chauncey time. That's so stupid. I love that so much. Oh, have slit Chauncey. Oh, this is my favorite. Okay. I don't even know how you pick up from this.
You made it. Well done.
Oh, hey guys.
They usher you back into the back room. For the sake of brevity, we're all back in the back room. Chauncey's out there with his throat not slit at all. He's just drinking beer.
Totally unslit.
Totally unslit.
Shit, I can't believe they
I sure do
executed
love
that
my
guy.
throat, guys.
I sure do love my throat.
I'll walk up to the two of you, and you can see that I've definitely been in a fight. It's not a secret. And
shit.
I'll just say,
What happened to you?
I'm really, really glad you both made it back.
Well, hell, I mean, are we safe here? What the fuck happened, man?
You're safe now.
You guys are never gonna fucking believe
You
what
should have
happened.
seen it. It was remarkable.
It was remarkable.
What happened?
No, Tobek almost became their leader. It's only because he stepped down. I mean, that's really who you want in leadership. Someone who doesn't want it, but he stepped down and gave it the old murder fang.
Yes, he showed up and he showed everyone.
I'm sorry, Motorfang?
Oh yeah, murder fang. The young lady. What was with the mohawk?
She's at the bar with Chauncey. Kelsey, can you please come to the table, please?
No, JJ.
I shoot Kels.
Oh, no, she's dead.
Reed, come on in.
That would be special. Read the banana hammock.
Shock your banana hammock is
Reed's too
green.
shy for that.
Oh. Wait, so, look, just start from the beginning, and when you get to the end, stop. And we can get filled in on everything.
yeah.
Is there anything that's like, that you would want to, like, highlight?
No, I would just basically end and say, and so my hand was forced. I had to face Clegg in a one-on-one and essentially win back the right to even step foot in here. But the upside is that we have protection for Blarby and the kid.
Well,
That's good. I'm
alright.
glad. That's good news. I'll have to fill
And
you in.
Blarby and Mila are with Murder Fang and Chauncey down at the bar
how
having
about that?
drinks.
Yeah.
Oh, so we're alone.
Yeah,
right
you're,
here.
for the sake of brevity, you're all
We're
alone
in the
here.
storage room above
Yeah.
the bar.
So then it's locked in, man. They're safe here.
I mean, as safe as they can be. This is obviously not ideal. It's not a place that I normally bring a kid, but we were out of options, and believe it or not, I do trust Murderfang to some degree. She'll keep her word.
I'm worried about the kid. I'm worried about Blarby. It doesn't feel like anyone's safe here, Torbek. This is... I understand that you brought us here because you had no other choice, but this is... a violent place. This is
Frost, I appreciate your concern, but do you really think they'd be any safer in the district right now?
No, not right now. But as soon as we have the option to find an alternative, I'd like to explore it.
Well, and listen, man, I mean, we didn't have, we weren't just sitting up there doing nothing. You know, we met with Molnaya, and the second that wrapped up, we were getting tailed, man. So, them hanging with us, people are going to be on us constantly. They know we have the girl. She ain't safe with us. We got to put her somewhere.
Are you certain you were able to lose the tail?
Oh, yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, we're pretty certain.
Do you have any good news?
Well, there's good news and there's bad news.
All right.
What do you want first?
Hold on.
Dealer's choice.
I would like the good news first.
Yeah, the good news is I bought 3 days.
Ah! That's a lot more than I would have thought. Well done, Mr. K. How about that, Big T? You're quite the negotiator, eh?
How'd you manage to do that, Mr. K?
Well, I agreed to hand over the girl and go into business with Monaya.
There you go, Bricko.
What? Look, I don't intend to do it. We gotta fucking figure this out, right? But we just need time and protection. And as long as we're useful to her, meaning Xania, Monaya, then hopefully she gives me time to do what I need to do.
What kind of business are you trying to go into with that? I mean, it was a law, right?
There's no way to escape this. In 72 hours, they're just going to kill us.
Well, then I guess we better solve it in 72 hours then, huh?
Well, that's the plan. Well, the plan is to figure out a plan of how to not get killed in 72 hours. How much do y'all know about cloning?
What?
What?
Well,
I know
anyways.
I know the word and the definition, and that is the extent of my knowledge.
I will fill you in on like everything we learned about how basically she's a weapon that they want to clone to sell to various ne'er-do-wells of the galaxy for lots of money, and basically mass produce psionic warriors, basically.
Human nukes.
Human warriors. And I think I would fill everybody in on Chrysalis and how, you know, they're owned by Chimera, and that and basically, long story short is, and the good news is that at least for 72 hours she's safe, and the bad news is I think I might have an idea of how to get out of all this.
All right.
Aren't you gonna say, why is that the bad news?
Why is that the bad news?
I'm so
Mr.
glad
K?
you asked, Torbeck. It might be suicide.
What are you talking about?
I think we have to go topside.
What could possibly be there?
I don't think any of them are gonna stop looking for Mila until we cut the head off the snake. Until we at least try to put an end to the individual who is responsible, I believe.
She
for-
told you all that? Who's responsible? And how do you know that this is, you know, if you cut off the head, it's like a hydrant. Another one grows, right?
That may be true. That may be true. But it's the best shot we got, and frankly, I know the caliber of scientists they have at Chimera, and it's not as good as you'd think. Except one. And that's the name she said. And look, it might be futile, but if
Wait.
we can get topside, and I can at least...
I don't understand. She told you all this about the caliber of the scientist, and she basically handed you, say, hey, I know what you're gonna do.
No, she didn't tell us any of this. I know all of this. All right?
How do you know all that?
Yeah, Kremmy, how do you know all that?
Well, I mean,
It's Tom, Crummy.
how important is all this? I mean, is this really like...
It's Tom, man. It's life or death. Everything's on the line. They deserve to know. We can't go topside blind.
Well, I guess, basically I had a 10-year career at Chimera Bionetics and raised pretty high in the ranks. It made a lot of people. Did a lot of things, learned a lot of things. And I know a lot of things. And that's, as far as I'm concerned, I only shot. I got a name.
And you know where to find the name.
It's been 15 years, but I think I can find him.
Just so we're all on the same page here. You worked for these corpos for a decade, and now 15 years later, you're suggesting we go topside and assassinate one of them.
Well, I didn't say assassinate, but I guess when you put it that way,
Okay,
that's the best I got.
I'm in.
You know, I guess I never did think about how you learned to talk so nice. I guess that makes sense. That's how you knew how to make all the pills for you, Frosty. You didn't have nothing to do with any of this.
I was about to ask the same question.
The answer to that is, I don't know. I don't know if I did.
How do you not know that, Cremmy?
Chrysalis wasn't a name I'd heard of. But Chimera's got a lot of subsidiaries. And once a drug's developed, once research is done, once a discovery is made, it's not like I fucking own it. They do. So, I hope I find out.
Well,
But you think you know the person who's responsible for Mila?
I don't know who's responsible, but based on who I know at Chimera, I think there's only one person that could pull all this off. Because I think I'm probably the only other one.
and so you know where to find her. And Miss Mornaya had no idea that you would have any way to know that. Can't believe you pulled one over on her. That's great news!
I mean, here's the thing, there's value in, not sharing anything about your past, right? I was able to intimidate the fuck out of her. You should have seen her, right, Giff? She was shaking in her boots.
Yeah, you had her quaking.
You should have seen Yanko, man. He fucking nearly passed out of fright.
Piece of shit.
Oh, Zed's dead.
What?
Yeah, Zed's dead.
Yeah.
I think they flayed him alive and hung him up by a meat hook.
He wasn't a good guy, but he wasn't a bad guy. He didn't deserve that.
Yeah, not in that order. He got hung up by the meat hook. And
Oh,
then...
we've already gotten him killed. I hope that we don't get all of these hellhounds to suffer the same fate. I mean, they're not crazy to come down here.
No, look, I wouldn't have brought the ladies down here if I thought that there was a high risk of them being found.
Well, Monaya's not gonna come knocking on this door with all these fucking hellhounds in here.
That's
And
right.
go to war with them. I mean, Zed was just an old computer guy in a shop. Easy for them to bag him and take him away.
But here's the thing, if we're going topside, Can't bring the girl. And we can't bring Blobby. I don't even know how the fuck we're gonna get topside. I mean, I haven't gotten that far yet. Maybe we can...
We definitely can't go anywhere near Chrysalis with her. That's who they're fucking looking for.
Well, at least for now, the Hellhounds have agreed to wash Blarby and the girl. And I've already asked them that if something were to happen to us, at least to make sure that they get to safety. Get them out of the drain, out of the district, and they promised. That's all we can do.
And you believe they'll be safe down here? I sort of look around.
Look, it's better than the district right now. That's all I can say.
Oh, man.
I know this place isn't safe, I get that.
I guess it's safer than...
It's no place for a little girl.
Absolutely no. Safer than the lounge.
But Clegg's not here, and that guy was a real maniac. He's gone, he's out of here, he's exiled. Alright?
And I mean, given what a cutthroat, no pun intended, that old murder fang is, I feel like the other gangs of the drains might be even more afraid to come here, right? So they can take care of themselves.
At the very least, she's true to her word.
Well, who's saying about that?
I don't think Monai is coming down here. I don't think Nexus is coming down here. I don't think Chrysalis or Chimera, none of them are coming
It's the
down
last place
here.
they think for him. Think to look for him.
But do you trust all of them down there? That they're not gonna sell her out? That they're not gonna...
But you know what? I trust Big T. Just like I trust you, Mr. K. And I don't, frankly, care about your past. Past is dead. I've done a lot of horrible things in my past. I was a young lad. I was full of piss and vinegar. None of you ever worried about that. The lads I used to run with, the trouble I used to get up to. There's a lot of people left in that way that was hurt. You never held that against me. We move forward, we look forward, that's all you can do. And we're gonna make it right. And that past that you have, Mr. K, is what's gonna allow us to save that little girl. And your past, Big T, is why we are here and we're relatively safe. Relatively is doing a lot of heavy lifting in that sentence.
We need to solve these problems. Save ourselves. Save Mila. But when it comes to pasts, Remy, I want to know everything that you suspected or thought about me or knew about me before all of this came to light. I deserve to know. And when we're through all this, I'm going to ask you again, and you have to be honest with me, all right?
Of course, Frost. And look, I'll be honest. Yeah, I haven't shared everything, but I didn't know until the last 3 fucking days. You know, I had suspicions and things were lining up, but I never expected this. I never expected it. Look, never mind. We can talk about that. I'll tell you everything I know once I can be sure it won't endanger your life. All right? And I just, for now, need y'all to trust me on this one. Okay?
We do, Crummy.
The rest of y'all?
Mr. K, you know that I trust you with my life. I've known a lot of decent people who have done bad things, and I'm one of them. You gave me a second chance, and I think that everybody deserves a second chance, so yeah, I trust you.
You having no pills the last 3 days?
I will, I've been rubbing my temple. Dwelling on this revelation that Kremi may have had some suspicion of where Frost's powers may have come from or how he came to be the way that he is. And, I won't say anything, but I'll nod, and instead of tapping out 1, I'm gonna tap out 2 and quickly pop them into my mouth and swallow.
Damn. Hey, Frosty.
Yes?
I understand how you feel. And I know you're not a kid no more. What you gotta understand is that I've known you since Crummy found you.
scavenging around in the dumpster. And so I know that you're an adult. I know that you're a grown-up and you're not a kid anymore, but I understand what it's like if sometimes you don't tell the whole truth because you're trying to protect your child. And I know you're not any of our childs, but, you know, not of anxiety what you are. Everything that Kremmy's withheld, everything that he's done is to try to help you.
I just don't like the idea that I was pulled out of that because I was being seen as some experiment instead of for who I am.
It's not that, man. He was just trying to give you a normal life. Just trying to give you a job, just trying to set you up. You're part of the Starlight, man. It's not about seeing you as an experiment. You're one of us.
I've poured my whole life into it. I know.
I mean, he did the same for me. I wasn't foraging in his dumpsters, but I got kicked out of every bar in the fucking district, and he was the only one who would let me keep drinking until he talked some sense into me, knocked me out of my malaise, and gave me a job. Gave me a purpose, a reason to believe. And I think you've turned into be a swell young man. I think that young lady downstairs agrees. And I think that's in part too. I mean, I'll take a little bit of credit too. I feel like I'm pretty good. But I think, you know, Mr. Crummy looked out for you, gave you a place to stay, give you a job, keep your mind busy. Look, it wasn't out of charity. He's earned his keep. I know that. You're an incredible mate of D. And as I would rather have no one in the front of house than Frost.
Thank you.
I
don't want to dwell on this topic any longer, if that's all right by you. I want answers, but that's not going to help us. Every minute that we spend not taking care of these larger problems is a minute we risk not surviving to see next equivalent of Tuesday.
Well, I think the good news is the next steps are gonna pull double duty here. I mean, obviously, we got a name, we got a plan, we gotta figure out how the hell to get there. The fucking elevator's closed, so we gotta get around that somehow. But I mean, hell, man, when we scanned you, we scanned her, same thing popped up. So we go to Chrysalis, we start knocking on doors, we start knocking heads together. I think one way or another, truth is gonna shake itself out. You're gonna get answers.
And you can rely on me, all of you. I'm here all the way, 100%.
And I'm happy to drop it, and we can talk about it later. And I prefer that, frankly. But before we do, I just want to say I'm sorry for not sharing that part of my life with anybody, even Git.
All right.
Heard.
I'm sorry that Zed is dead. I was going to ask him to remove the chip out of my neck.
Yeah, we'll have to get to that. We don't know any other grid runners, do we? Was he the only one?
He was the best. He was the best down here, man.
I'll find somebody else. I mean, maybe if we have time, topside. I mean, they've got all sorts of brilliant people up there, Frosty. I can find somebody. Don't you worry about that. We just gotta make sure it doesn't kill you.
If we find the people that did this shit, man, we can have them undo it for you.
I wonder if they could take away the wellspring within me. It would be no more risk to anybody or anyone's life.
Oh, you don't mean that. I know you don't mean that, Frosty. It's a part of who you are.
I don't like to lose control. I don't like that part of me.
But why don't we talk about that once we're through this? Maybe that is an option, Frost. All I know is that I forgive you. And thank you for saying sorry. I also know one other thing. Everything is going to be all right. And if it's not all right, we'll make it all right. Okay? I agree, Gricko. Well said. I'm glad you're so positive. See, this is why I keep around. Man, I feel better now. Thank you.
Yeah, I like your positive spin on it too. I was gonna say if it doesn't turn out okay, well, then it's not our problem anymore because we'll be dead.
We're gonna figure it out, lads. Probably true.
We're gonna figure it out. I mean, look at this top dog.
So that does bring us to the task at hand of how we're gonna get topside, given the Nexus has shut down the elevators and posted up who knows how many goons at all the exits.
Green light's on lockdown, man. There ain't no way out up We're out of here.
I have a couple ideas. So the first is I can go take out all the rest of the cash we have and try to pay off, the goons out of, one of the elevators. I don't know how
target on our back.
I don't know how well that'll work. Another thing is we can sneak or kill our way through to the elevator. Maybe Gid can do something to, potentially hack the system or something, redirect it.
Try. I mean, depends on how finicky the system is.
That's
Tough
more of a
thing to-
grid runner thing, but
Yeah.
I'm figuring maybe you could whip something up. That's unreliable and will almost certainly get us killed or executed. Other than that, I'm fucking out of ideas.
Do we? Oh, maybe. You think that Jex, crazy bastard that he is, might just happen to blow up one of the checkpoints and we just scamper on by? I guess we can't count on that, eh? Fuck.
And then risk being seen again at another fucking checkpoint that explodes and then run through it?
Ah, you're right.
That seems too obvious.
Mr. K,
Yeah.
to get topside, does it matter where we come up?
No.
What do you mean?
No, absolutely not.
Again, it's not safe, but the drains just run through the whole Undercity. We could try to traverse the network of pipes and drains and pop up in a different district. Take a different elevator.
By the gods, Toby.
Again, it's not ideal. But if we're trying to avoid the corpos, we'll only have to deal with potentially gangs and mutants.
Well, how often have you moved through the drains to other districts, man? I mean, we've run into crazy fucking monsters and other shit down here. I mean, how safe is it?
Not safe at all. I'm not gonna lie to you. But if everything's completely locked down up top, we're not going anywhere in the district anyway.
It's not safe, but we know the Nexus won't come down here, right? They're too scared, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, they haven't been down here yet. I mean, this place is completely untouched by their boots.
Do you think that perhaps Murderfang might be able to give us some guidance? How wide does the Hellhounds' territories go? Do they move from district to district in the same way?
Well, it's more with gang warfare at that point. We should talk to Murderfang. Maybe she could spare some bodies to at least go with us or something along those lines. But
I'd rather not that. I'd rather keep it tied in a circle, if you know what I mean.
I'm confident for the most part that I could probably get us to some other neighboring district, but it has been a while.
All right, I could be convinced.
Well, hell, I mean, that's, those seem like pretty fucking good odds, man.
Look, every time we do one of these things, we're rolling the dice. We just gotta keep getting lucky.
I mean, that monster really fucked us up.
Look,
What if there's something that's bigger and better?
if you trust these guys, this is the gang you ran with? Like, this is them?
It's them.
All right. I'll try to be a little more trusting and open, given the life lessons I've learned this evening. If they're willing to help us, then I could consider accepting their help.
Look, and like I said, that bastard Clegg is gone. He's out of here. He was the root of a lot of problems. And he's been taken care of. He's exiled.
Well, sure, I'm glad we got rid of the guy named Clegg and installed the guy named Murderfang.
Yes, I was going to ask about that.
That's
How
good.
was Clegg worse than this? This is remarkable. I don't understand it. Did he slit throats all the way?
What do you mean? Murderfang only slits throats half the way or something? That's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah, she seems obsessed. I don't understand it.
Was slitting throats half the way?
I keep trying to explain that it doesn't matter, that any amount
that
of
would still
throat
kill
opening
somebody.
is going to cause death, but...
His name wasn't Murderfang, but this guy was a right asshole. He seemed terrible. I'm sorry, Toolbag.
That's that jackass you mentioned, right? That's setting you out?
He changed a lot over the years. The violence, the gang warfare. It's fundamentally changed him as a person. I don't know. But it doesn't matter, he's gone.
And in your conversation with Murderfang, she and that was just this night, she talked to you about the fact that in the past years he had become very paranoid. and it was causing him to take rash actions and treat the rest of the group like crap.
Yeah, guy probably had a brain tumor.
Well, he probably did have a brain tumor.
Yeah.
Oh my I bet he did.
Yeah, his original name
Pressing on his amygdala.
his original name was Craig, and he started mispronouncing it, and everyone went along with it.
It's a really depressing tale.
Yikes.
So sad.
Oh, that is terrible.
But that's the best I've got, Mr. K. Again, I know it's not ideal.
Frankly, Tolbeck, that is way fucking better than any of my ideas. We can just walk to another sector, and just hopefully dodge all the giant rat, beetle, turtle mutants, and we'll be fine.
Yeah.
And we'll just
Well, we'll just stay at the ready this time, man. I mean, we'll just walk through prepared, knowing what we may run into. Stay low profile. We try and move quiet, quick.
and we survived last time.
Yeah, exactly right. I mean, hell, Torbeck, great idea, man.
I do what I can.
All right. How's everyone feeling? Do we need a night's rest, or do we want to leave as soon as we can?
Oh no, let's get a good nod. Let's have a couple of crispy boys. Get to know the local lads here, build some trust, so they feel a little bit more compelled to take care of Blarby and Mila.
Yeah.
3 days total.
I don't want to be that guy, but I may have won, but I got my ass kicked.
Oh yeah.
I might need the night.
Yeah, you do look like shit.
Yeah.
You know, help him out here.
It's
Mr.
about this time that you hear a knock at the door, a gentle knock, and it slides open, and you see Murderfang peek her head in. Are you guys? You're gonna stay here tonight, yeah?
If we can, we'd
Who's
like
talking
to.
about
Okay,
that?
great, because I just got Chauncey to help me bring up some cots for you guys so you can sleep in here. Come on in, Chauncey. And he walks in, dragging a bunch of cots with him, and you watch as he bends over in his banana hammock and places
snap his neck
five cots along the wall, and then he sets up a little spot on the other side for Blarby and Mila.
Thank you. We really appreciate it.
And what does Chauncey say, Mike?
Dumb, isn't it? It's the least that Chauncey can do.
I was just finishing turning down this room. You can go, Chauncey. You can go. I've got it from here. I've got it from here. Please stop wiggling. Stop wiggling your hips.
I'm just doing the big Chauncey dance.
You don't have to walk like that.
Big Chauncey
You don't have to walk like that at all. Get out of here.
Big step for a big Chauncey. That doesn't happen.
Chauncey doesn't exist. This dude is not canon.
We bring our own cots into the room.
But no, the Lycas that you saw behind Murderfang are the ones that bring your cots in, and they, some of them Torbeck, and you're able to have a handful of conversations. They, just small talk with them. At first, it's a little tense, but as they continue to get the room set up for you, it's very clear that Mila has already made great friends with the majority of the people in here.
I'm
There's
assuming
just
that she already has wristbands with little spikes on them.
Oh yeah, of course.
And,
Yeah. You can tell that Murderfang has put her hair up into a little bit of or not that she has much hair, but what little bit is there, she's tried to shape into a faux hawk, and maybe added a little bit of glitter, and she's fitting right in, and she has charmed. She's charmed everyone, and it's allowed them to let down their guard, and they're able to communicate with you a little bit. And you can tell that even though it is tentative, that just the rapport that you've created with Murderfang and her standing within the Hellhounds, that you have been accepted back into the pack, and it I would say it feels nice.
What I would like to do, if I could, just like as we're setting up the room and we're kind of winding down for the night and like figuring what the plan is, I would try to spend whatever time I have talking to some of the old, contacts and crew members that I had, and just try to like ask them questions about the drain and areas that I might not be as familiar with, just to try to get as good of a mental map as I can. To try to understand what our options are for going to a neighboring district.
Roll a persuasion check. I would say at advantage because you won and because everyone's in a good mood. People really are happy that Clegg's gone.
Oh, absolutely destroyed it with a 26.
Ooh.
Easy. They talk to you about which of the tunnels or which of the pipes are going to be the least dangerous, and you eventually come to the consensus after talking with a handful of them, and finally with talking to Murderfang herself, that your best bet is to head towards District 84. That the pipes going that way have at the very least been cleared out recently, as there had been a couple of brawls in there, and they cleared them out. They don't believe anything's come back as of yet. Outside of a handful of sump rats, they've been pretty quiet. And that at least from what they can tell, that Nexus Security hasn't made their way down into the drains. And so everything's been pretty quiet. If you head towards District 84, it's going to be your best bet of getting out safely. And they don't ask questions as to why you want to know these things.
And I would just do my best to make like a mental map, right, and make these mental notes.
You lived down here for so long, even though there are bits and pieces of it that have changed, the overall layout you know very well. And as they're talking to you about this, it's so easy for you to picture, okay, yeah, I can take that one, I can take that one. Some of them have nicknames that haven't changed in all these years, and you feel like you would have a pretty easy job of navigating your family through.
Awesome, thank you.
Through the drains.
That's the only thing I would do before I go to sleep.
I can't remember if I explicitly said that I would show Barbie how to administer the medicine to Mila.
You did. Barbie
If I already did?
Do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would give her a refresher. I would make sure that she has all the supplies and the cleaning swabs and clean syringes and...
For how many days or for how many weeks?
I made 7 doses.
Yeah.
And I've given her 1. Mm-hmm. It's all in the same vial, so she has 6 more doses left.
Okay.
And I would make sure every morning, administer this, find a way to calm her down. You know, I would just basically get her set up to sort of long-term without me around, like handle this.
And she's capable. She learns. Well, I'll make her roll a medicine check, but oh yeah, easy. She's gonna be just fine. And you have her not administer it, but you watch as she shows you how she would do it, explain it, and you feel very confident that she understood the assignment.
All right. That's it for me.
I would spend time with Mila and having a few crispy boys, you know, unwind after watching me lad 2 may get the shit kicked out of him. What's nothing wrong with that? Ain't nothing wrong. We'll have a look, lads. We'll have a look. It's all, you know, have a couple of sips.
Murderfang is chatting with Mila a little bit, but she moves away from her. She says goodnight to Blarby, and then unless you have anything else to say to her, she's gonna go party for the rest of the night. So she says goodbye to you and lets you know that she'll be in the morning to, you know, to check on Blarby and Mila, and that should anything go awry, she also understands the assignment. And with that, she and the rest of her, like a bodyguard or entourage, will leave and head downstairs. As the door opens, you hear the sound of rock music playing downstairs. And they sound like they're having an absolute riot.
Have a look, lads.
Have a look. The smells of beer and smoke waft up the stairs, and it for a second feels like home. Before the door shuts and it's just silence. You see as Mila is slowly getting herself underneath the covers and trying to adjust her little mat to make it comfortable for her as you make your way over to her.
And I'll basically kind of fill her in. We're saying, hey, little one, hope you've been having fun with Blarby, having a great time. A little bit of an adventure we're having here, eh?
Look, I have a little bone tattoo on my arm now.
Oh no, they better not. Hey, let me try this.
You rub off a little. Hey, you
okay. I was just testing you. That was a nice bone tattoo. If anyone comes at you with a needle, you run the opposite direction, alright? Except for Blarby. Blarby's the only one. Alright?
No, I don't like needles. It's just a little sticker on my arm.
But Miss Blarby has to be the only one to make sure that you're getting better, alright? So that your headaches will get better, alright? And you know, I'm not sure if
Mr. Kremmy isn't going to be here to make sure I'm okay.
No, we.
You're not leaving, are you? You promised you weren't going to leave me.
We are not going to leave you, little one. Good news is, we have to take care of something to make sure that you're going to be fine. Remember those bad men that was after you? Remember those bad men that we took care of?
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, you also took care of one.
I did.
They saw you and they got so scared and made it easy for us.
Because of my big muscles.
Exactly right. You're big and
Oh.
strong. And we don't want you to go as crazy as Murder Fang, and she's too far crazy.
She's really cool. I like her a
well,
lot.
we should talk about that later, about proper role models. She is kind of cool. But we have to take care of something.
She said she's going to teach me how to slit someone's throat,
Nope.
but only. Oh.
Nope, you don't want to be doing none of that. Blobby is with whom you should be spending your time. Murder Fang will be keeping an eye out on you, but you stay by Blobby and Blobby will stay by you, okay? We're gonna go take care of something to make sure that your headaches go away forever. And we got to go away, and unfortunately,
But-
it's just not the appropriate place for a child, all right?
But like, when you say go away, you just mean like down the drain a little bit or downstairs, but not somewhere Mila couldn't get, right?
No, absolutely not. We're just gonna be going, it's almost down the lane, right? Nothing, it's barely an inconvenience, okay?
Roll a deception check.
Goodness gracious.
Thank God I'm an icon.
Yeah.
That's true.
Thank you. I get into my Esquire training mech. 21.
Okay. She, you immediately see her shoulders sag. She's upset, but she believes what you're saying.
And so, and the thing is, I wasn't supposed to tell you about this, but we also are gonna stop by some very, very nice stores that have some very colorful things and lots of sweet treats. And there might be a few presents waiting for you that will, let's just say, is that you and little Hootie are gonna have some nice company, is all I'm gonna say. And so, we're only gonna be gone a couple days at most. We're gonna be back before you even realize we're gone.
I appreciate the presents, but I don't want anything. I just want you to come back.
And we will. We're gonna be back. It's gonna be a quick trip, easy, in and out. Couple days at the most. Probably just a day or two. And then we'll be back safe and sound, and we'll all be together, and then we can go back to the lounge. We can go back and get to the comfy room. We'll fix up that wall. We'll get decorated, painted a little bit, eh? It'll be fun.
What if I get scared? Is there any way that I can get a hold of you or Mr. Kremmy or Mr. Frost?
Where we're going, there's not a way, but if you get scared, you tell Blobby. And Blobby is very great at helping people feel better when they get scared, just as Frosty, eh?
Okay.
And I know that you're brave and strong, and you're gonna keep an eye out of Blobby too. I mean, she's gonna be missing all of her boyfriends, I'm sure. She might get a little bit down in the dumps, so you gotta put on a brave face for her, I'm sure, eh? She don't got her takeout and her shopping or her whatever it is that young ladies do. She don't got none of that.
No,
Nails.
She's really nice, but all she ever wants to talk about is Frost.
Oh boy, that doesn't surprise me. But you know, Frosty's a good topic of conversation. He's very great mate of D. He's very respectful and kind.
It's so confusing. Like, sometimes she's really happy about him, and sometimes all she wants to do is complain.
Well, just sometimes.
I can't tell whether she's his friend or she hates him.
I mean, you know, sometimes they just complain. Mila, it just is. No matter what you do, sometimes they just complain. It's never good enough. And
I
but you
don't
kn-
know what to say, because all I know about Frost is he has really cool shoes.
He does have very nice shoes, I will say that. But all you can do for her is say, Blobby, I'm listening to you. I hear you. That's crazy, girl. That's
Really?
crazy. And she's gonna be, whoa, you're the best listener ever. You just be an active listener. You say, okay. You say, all right.
I
You say,
listen
that's
to,
crazy.
I listen to everything she says because I really do like her a lot.
I mean, we like her too. She's a very great bartender. And I mean, she doesn't go, she stays out of trouble. As far as I'm aware, we haven't had a reason to fire her, which is actually more than I can say about most of the bartenders that have worked for us. Anyway, you don't even know about that. We're gonna be gone for only a couple of days, quick in and out trip, no big deal, nothing. You're gonna chill with Blobby, get to know some of the good. Don't like maintain eye contact with any of the hellhounds. Just try to keep to yourselves. But they're here to protect you. We're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine, and everything's gonna be okay. And if it's not okay, we're gonna make it okay, right, little one?
Well, all right, if you're sure.
I'm sure. That's a hootie promise.
So no eye contact with any of them?
I mean, if there's one that's like doesn't creep you out, I trust your judgment. You're about old enough.
Well, I really like Sneak Dog.
Sneak Dog. I didn't get a chance to meet Sneak Dog. I met Doomhowl. He was a good lad.
Sneak Dog is really cool. He said that I can hang out with him in the dog hashtag.
I would stay away from Sneak Dog. Doomhowl is
Are
a
you
good lad.
sure?
No,
though?
Doomhowl has a necklace of dog teeth. You're like, oh yeah, he's a good dude.
Yeah. Doomhowl is a bit rough around the edges, but he's a good lad. And as long as you don't bring any no stinking leashes around him. He's always talking about that. But,
Right. But maybe I will just a little bit be friends with Sneak Dog.
Well, I'll trust your judgment. If he does anything wrong, I have a feeling you'll find a way to take care of him. But just try to stay out of trouble, is all I'm saying. We're going to be back, okay?
I'm going to go to bed now because
to
I'm
sleep.
very overwhelmed with sadness and despair.
Going to sleep is a great way to deal with that. I mean, until you're old enough for a couple of Crispies.
Well,
Anyway.
I'm not old enough.
Oh, you're old enough for a little sip. A little sip on it.
So like 3.
I mean, 3 little sips won't hurt nobody, as far as I'm concerned, eh? Okay, there we go. There's a good one. Anyway, sweet dreams. Oh, these sweet, silly dreams.
She looks like she doesn't want to engage, but as you continue, she eventually smiles and grabs Hootie and then flips herself into bed. You go away. I'm so mad at you right now.
Okay. Well,
Hey, Greco,
yes, little one.
be safe, okay, and come back.
I will.
'Cause
We will.
I'm going to keep Hootie safe, but Hootie was really going to miss you,
I know.
and I need to make sure that you come back for Hootie.
I gotta come back for Hootie. I'm gonna come back for you. Don't you worry.
Well, and Blorby too.
Oh yeah, we'll be.
She
back
needs
for
the job.
Yeah, I mean, no, she doesn't need us.
No, she doesn't need
No,
the
she
job.
doesn't. She's
no,
fine
she
on her
really only keeps it because she thinks that you need her more than
Well,
she
yeah,
needs you.
I mean that's kind of really pathetic when you put it like that, but it's probably very well earned. I'll take it. I'll take that one on the chin. Anyways, we're gonna be gone probably by the time you wake up, so you have your silly little dreams. We'll be back. Good night. Okay?
All right, good night. Do you want to like high five? Do you maybe want to hug instead?
I mean we gotta have high five first.
Okay.
High five, low five. Boo. Here, put out your hand. Boo. Let's rock tonight. Get horns. 2 horns. Not enough hands for all the rock and roll. Okay, come here, little one. I'll give her like a kiss on the top of the head, and I'll say, "Okay, get in bed. Hootie's orders.
All right, good night. Gosh, Hootie.
Good night."
You're so demanding.
Oh, he's gonna go.
And she's out almost immediately.
And then after that's done, I'll basically get ready. I'll have another crispy, and then I'll be good to go.
Anybody else doing anything before sleep?
I would have liked to have tried to find a private place and a water tap.
Well, in a room filled with people, there aren't very many private places.
I would have not been able to refuse Gricko's crispy boy.
Mm-hmm.
So I take one and I give it one sip and I'm just holding on to it. And I'm gonna try to walk through this little area, this territory that we found ourselves in, and I'm looking for any source of water that I can find.
Oh yeah, there are a handful. Like there's
like a water pump, or if there's a barrel of water, or something along those lines.
Yeah, there's faucets, but they also have like barrels of water that are brought in.
I'm feeling frenetic. I have taken all the medication that I can, and it's like having coffee at 11 p.m. and it's just not helping. I am frustrated. I want to get out some energy, and I still can't process all the emotions running through me. I'm going to try to find one of these barrels in a private place where I think I might not disturb anyone.
Yeah, you make your way to one of the corners of the room. It's far enough away that with everybody kind of chatting amongst themselves, there's enough din. The sound of the music downstairs is giving you a little bit of buffer of privacy, and you're able to find a barrel in the corner. And
I'm rubbing the back of my neck and just, damn. And I'm cursing the life that I found myself into, the one that I was born into. I'm cursing the revelation with Kremi. I'm not sure who to trust. It makes my mind go in every direction. And this summoning of energy wells up within me, and my eyes start to glow, my mouth starts to glow. And as I scream, it's like pushing your face into a pillow. I push my head into the water of the barrel, and there's this bright, vibrant light and mechanically I'll cast Dragon's Breath. What would be a 15-foot blast of cold. It erupts into the water and freezes. I'm able to pull my head out just at the last moment and try to calm myself down. And when I'm done, I'm going to try to pull, and it'll take a minute before I can use my psionic energy to literally lift the barrel and put it into the room. I've created a soft, cooling, almost like air conditioning cool in the heat of the hell of this area, hoping that perhaps Blarby will be a little bit more comfortable at the end of the night.
That's very cute. I'll say you move it in, and you're able to move it in closer to her side of the room, or her and Mila are, because the rest of you are set up on one side, her and Mila are on the other. You're able to move it over. I would say, given your intention to have this as a private moment, nobody sees or notices this happen. It catches nobody's attention. But as you bring it in, the room almost immediately drops by a little bit, and because it is sweltering in here. All of you feel just a little bit cooler, and as Frost continues to move this over, this strange frozen barrel over to the other side of the room, the temperature continues to plummet, and as it gets closer to Blarby, she looks up at you. She's already in her bright pink pajamas. They're covered in little white and blue polka dots, and then on the front of them is like this strange little creature sitting on a cloud, and it says, "Good night?" ? Clearly is something that she was very cheap that she got on one of the backstreet markets.
I'm not sure how long this will last, but I wanted everyone to feel more comfortable, and I'll slide it a little closer to Blarby. I hope that you're comfortable. That's what I know.
This is freaking incredible. How'd you do this?
I was able to...
How'd you know that I was feeling kind of warm?
Well, you said you were sweating when we were watching
the
blood
sport.
She
is, drenched in sweat. Oh, you noticed that?
Yes, I remember it very distinctly.
Oh, you listen.
Sometimes. Thank you.
That's really nice.
Anyways, I just wanted everyone to feel a little more comfortable, and I wanted to thank you for everything that you've done for us and for... Mila, it means a tremendous amount. We don't pay you enough, that is certain.
I mean, yeah, maybe not for all of this, like, being down in the drains and watching a child and potentially getting murdered at some point, but, like, for what I do at the Starlight, you guys are fantastic. And even this I don't mind. You doing okay? I mean, how's your head? Did you have that conversation with Cremmy like I asked you?
I'm feeling a little better now. I had to. After I produced this, I felt much better. And I will talk to Cremmy. There's a lot going on, and there's a lot of stress, but just perhaps a night's rest will help me clear the rest of my head.
Well, if there's anything I can do for you, I mean, anything at all.
You've already done so much.
I'm under the covers.
Blarby, I appreciate you. Thank you. I can't think. I take another sip of my beer. Really, we should all just get some rest. It's gonna be a hard day tomorrow, or very hard.
Oh, all right. I mean, you're probably right. I gotta administer the medicine for the girl in the morning, and I think it's gonna be a rough day once she realizes that you really all have gone.
I'm sure it will be, and I am sorry for that. We will be back as soon as humanoidingly possible.
You promise you will be back, right?
Yes, Blarby. I promise I will be back.
I'd really miss you if you didn't come back. I'd miss all of you.
I can make this promise. I will do everything in my power to return here and make sure that we get back to the Starlight Lounge and that we will be back to normalcy. And our biggest problem will be how strange the DJ is.
I got something for you. And she reaches around in her bright pink duffel bag that she packed, and you see as she pulls out a scrunchie with a little charm on it, a little rainbow charm with a little unicorn on it, and it's something that you've seen her wear on her wrist many times. But this is it's my lucky scrunchie, and I was hoping you'd take it for luck.
Oh. That's very generous, thank you.
Yeah, you just wear it on your wrist, and, sorry, it's got a bunch of my perfume on it, so, hey, you might smell like me a bit, but...
I really appreciate this. This is very kind. I'll wear it, and it'll protect me. It's a lucky scrunchie. Yes, thank you. I didn't get anything for you. One moment.
I named the little unicorn Midnight Sprinkles. I mean, it's not relevant, but...
Midnight Sprinkles will protect me, thank you. One moment. I'm going to lean down and put my shoe up onto the side of the cot that Blarby is in.
You're just getting like shoe prints all over the side of her cot.
And I'm going to reach into the side and pull out one of the blinking panels. And it's still blinking, this on and off sort of green color. And I can part with this section of my soul here.
Your little soul panel?
Yes.
For my protection while I'm here at the Hell House?
Well, if we're exchanging lucky charms, I think of my shoes in that way, sort of.
I'll cherish this forever, Frosty. That's
well,
really sweet.
Yes, forever. Yes, that's what I wanted. Yes, and I'll cherish this scrunchie. Thank you.
Oh, I mean, I can give it back to you when you get back. I mean,
No. I thought that you were exchanging things while we were missing each other, and when I come back, then maybe I would be able to get it back into the shoe because it is an important part of the shoe. But no. You keep it for now, and then I will give you your scrunchie back when I return without an injury or harm.
You could keep it for future things.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That is extremely generous, Blarby. Thank you.
But yeah, I'll give you the panel back when you get back.
You don't have to. I'm sure I can find a replacement. It's yours.
Oh, okay. Well, I should go to bed then, because, the little one. But, yeah.
Thank you, Blarby. Again, thank you. I appreciate you. Have good dreams.
Yeah, you too. Good dreams, Frost. Be safe.
scoot away.
She'll turn to you for a second, like she's gonna ask you something, but then she just turns and climbs into bed.
And I will make my way, do my evening ritual, get into my own night evening wear, and slip into my own cot.
In the middle of the night, Torbeck gets up to use the restroom and slips and tears an MCL off. There's spaghetti all over the ground. Why is all this pasta everywhere? Oh, my fucking MCL! And he's out of the adventure because he's just.
Oh no! How are we going to defend ourselves?
He's done. Torbeck's out of the adventure. There's just spaghetti all over the floor.
Yeah, and unfortunately, there are no like second chance characters. So, Andy, can you please leave the table?
This all happens and the camera just turns and Kremi's just sitting in bed reading this book. the little tiny glasses. Turn the page.
Oh god.
And with that, you all drift into peaceful sleeps, and even though it is hot as hellhound in here, the makeshift cooling system that Frost had set up does its job, and it is significantly cooler in here. And you're all able to sleep peacefully, enjoying a long rest. You wake up in the morning. Blarby and Mila are fast asleep. You notice that at some point Mila had climbed into Blarby's Blarby's cot with her, and the two of them are snuggled up together, both of them drooling, both of them gently snoring.
All right, fellas. Time to go. All right, get all your things. Let's let them sleep.
Yeah. Best leave now.
I've got a good mental map of where we're going and how we're gonna get there. Just stay close to me, keep it quiet, and we'll move as quickly as we can.
Lead the way.
Yeah, you lead the way. Our lives are in your hands, Torbeck.
We trust you.
Keep those peepers open.
I know you'll keep us safe.
And that sniffer sniffing.
Oh yeah, do sniffing. Yeah. That's a good idea. Keep coming up with these ideas.
All of you are ready to go, and when the time comes, you whisper your goodbyes to Mila and Blarby. And then you say your goodbyes to Murderfang and the rest of the Hellhounds, and Torbeck leads you through the drain. The heat gets much worse before it gets better, as these pipes, tunnels, and sewers go directly below the Kyojin Telusium plants. On your journey, you hear strange sounds, and it's hard to tell what might be rival gangs, more mutated monsters, or just the simple factory works happening above you. Eventually, the temperature slowly begins to drop, as if your prayers have finally been answered, and you arrive at the edge of District 87. But as you arrive at the border, you hear something you thought was impossible. Crackling voices, unmistakably being projected through the speakers of Nexus Security Department power armor. And you see around the bend of the tunnel, security searchlights piercing through the shadows, and 5 figures wielding heavy guns. Nexus is clearly serious about locking down District 87. But at least it's a skeleton crew.
Okay.
Whoa. They're fucking down here. Holy shit.
That's the good thing that they're too afraid to get any deeper.
This is bad.
Man, they must want her fucking bad, man. They're in the drain.
Damn it. Alright, we need some sort of plan.
Oh shit. I mean, we think we can get past them? Or they're pretty fucking spread out.
Do I feel like there's any possible chance that we could stealth around or find a different pipe or something, anything that we can do to avoid getting any closer to these guys?
Based on the conversations you had with multiple members of the Hellhounds, you imagine that this is going to be your best shot, and this pipe is way too small for you to sneak by. Your best bet is to try to incapacitate them and make your way around.
Oh, I really don't want to throw us into any kind of problems here.
Do you feel like you got any devices that can short out their radios or something? And then I hate to say this, lads, I think we have to fucking kill these guys.
I was hoping to not have to kill these guys.
Maybe we can knock him out.
We didn't have an opportunity to RP this, but Murder Fang has bombs that she would have provided you that take out tech. Knowing full well that you're heading upstairs, she wanted to make sure that she provided you with
like little EMT grenades.
Something.
EMP. Oh, I got this stuff from Murder Fang. I mean, yeah, I think this will probably take out their radio. I don't know what it would do to their power armors, but it's like disruptor bombs. Take out their techs. I mean, they're not going to be able to talk, or at least radio upwards for reinforcements.
Well, I don't know if we have a fucking choice, lads. I don't want to have to have any more bloodshed, but I mean, maybe we can try to knock him out.
What are they around? Like, what's around them?
They're just in one of these open pipes. You're walking through pipes. And as you turn the corner of this pipe, there's only one way to go, and down it. And they don't look like they're paying attention. Their backs are to you as they're flashing their lights around. They're toting around their guns. They seem like they're just on basic patrol, probably having done this for a handful of hours, seeing nothing. They seem kind of bored. But they are standing directly in your path.
Is there, so we like came to a path and we turned to go to them, and they're ahead of us. Is there like another direction? This guy's just a single.
It's just one single veer off. It's like a U-bend.
If you think that you can cut off their communication, they don't know that we're here. We get the drop on them, take them out, and we move on.
Yeah, I think I can take out their comms for sure.
As long as they can't call for help, we end it quickly. I know you don't want to, Griko, and I don't want to either, but I don't think we have a choice.
Oh, hands are forced. We need to do it for Mila.
Yeah, we do.
And basically, if there's any way to avoid, like, I'm trying not to put us in like an unnecessary risky lengthy fight where I'm trying to hope we can set up a situation where if Gideon cuts the comms, we can essentially like, snap these guys' necks and just end it before they know that we got the drop on them. Is what I'm hoping to try to.
Yeah, I'll follow Torbeck's lead, and I'm gonna basically
I
have
would say
my
you're
axe.
hoping to get a bit of a sneak attack on them, but you know that these are Nexus security guards. They're built for battle, and I would say you have hope, but you also know that the chances are slim.
Okay, understood.
However, even though you know that you don't have a chance, you do know it is either them or you. Your lives are on the line. Mila's life is on the line. And so you make the choice. And you leap out of the shadows, tossing the bomb that was given to you, the disruptor bomb, directly into their path. The Nexus security troops barely have time to react as they turn their weapons on you. You can tell immediately that they are aiming to kill, and you realize in this moment that there is no chance that you're going to be able to end this peacefully. But it is in that moment that you hear, "Ow! Ow! 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 Ow!" And immediately you hear,
Torbeck! What the hell?
You hear the sounds of thundering paws and boots. You hear yells. You hear as you realize that though you left them behind, something that Murder Fang had said to you stood out. That you were no longer exiled. You were one of the pack, and they knew where you were headed. And they made sure to keep their family safe.
That lucky fucking scrunchie.
As you see, you see some that you recognize, some that you don't, leaping over you, running along the walls. As these 5 Nexus security guards could not have prepared for this, as they are absolutely overwhelmed and are now mauled by the hellhounds. As coming up behind them, riding on the shoulders of that very same Sharpay Leica, is Murderfang as she points and has him charge her forward into the fray. And as she passes you, she throws down yet one more of those disruptor bombs. Get out of here! What are you doing? Run! We got this.
I owe you again, Murderfang. We'll see you soon.
Once a hellhound, always a hellhound.
Come on, you heard.
Get him, Doom for Doom Hell! I'm sure glad we called those guys.
And as your new friends, the Hellhounds, begin to handle this problem in your path, you are able to skirt around the side and make your way through this tunnel completely unobstructed by the Nexus security. And you can imagine that they very, very easily are able to handle the Nexus security for you.
Well, they just keep using the Warden ability back and forth. It's an absolute massacre. It's so violent.
Don't you dare.
You run at first, and it takes a while before the sounds of the absolute slaughter and the wanton slaughter of these Nexus security. This is exactly what Murderfang wanted. This is everything that she could have hoped for on her second day on the job. And as that finally calms down, you leave that nasty business behind you, and you find yourself. You can tell by just the changing of the stone that you are deep within District 84.
So we're up.
Yeah, you run past everything. They've handled it for you. The rest of the tunnels have seemed to be clear, and you find yourselves in District 84.
All right.
We're out of the drain in the district?
You're in the drains, but beneath District 84.
So we pass 80...
Yes.
All the other districts to get to 84.
Yes, you've been running and running.
Yeah.
You could no longer hear the sounds. Eventually, just for the sake of brevity,
There's a really cool montage.
There are really cool montage of you guys running through the drains.
Yeah.
It keeps panning back between you running through the drains and Murderfang and the Hellhounds absolutely annihilating the Nexus soldiers, or the Nexus security, kind of back and forth before you eventually, Torbeck, you see the changes in the stone and you know that you have made it into District 84.
All right. I'm pretty sure this is it, Mr. K.
All right, let's lay low as we leave this place, but just y'all gotta act cool, all right?
Yeah.
We're just gonna walk through the district.
That you have to make your way through the district and get to the elevators at the edge, and that you are gonna need to provide some sort of identification to get on those elevators. Even though this district isn't on lockdown the way the other ones are, identification is always necessary.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna turn my shoes back on. All right, all we have to do is look cool. May I have one of your cigarettes?
I didn't know you smoked.
I figure it'll just make us
I'll take
look
one, why not?
more nonchalant.
Yeah, I'll take one. Does anybody want one?
Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
Oh, I quit a long time ago.
All right, well, fellas, here you go.
Come
Here
on.
you go.
Oh, there we go. Everything was great.
All right, act cool, all right? Just chill.
There you go, Frosty lad. We're gonna be cool.
Oh, we're not making it up top.
There we are. Have a little bit of faith, kid.
Oh, man.
And I will just make sure that the coast is clear, like no one's immediately, like wherever we're leaving the sewers, whether it's
And is
a
there
manhole
anything you want to do before you make your way to those elevators?
No. Basically we want to just act like 5 people.
We're
just walking
pedestrians.
through the streets. We're
You-
pedestrians.
We
We're not doing
get
anything
out,
wrong.
We'd like look for how to get to the elevator of
not
this
being detained.
district, you know?
The districts are all pretty similar, and though you're not familiar with District 84 the way you are with the Greenlight District, you've been here before, and you have a rough idea of where you can find the elevators, and you make your way through the streets. It's significantly calmer here than it is in the Greenlight District. You can tell the difference between a district on lockdown and one that is open. And no one seems to notice you. Actually, roll a group stealth check.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
Natural 20.
Nice. You can make up for my 10.
25.
Perfect.
17.
10?
Yeah, I'm not very stealthy.
14.
Okay.
I'm a big chunky boy.
13.
Okay. You You occasionally get some looks here and there, but not from anyone that seems of any importance, anyone that you're concerned about. Most of the attention is trained on Torbeck. His part of his face swollen, is large, and just imposing figure. And if it's not on him, then it's on Kremi and his attire. He's still dressed for his meeting with Mistress Molnaya, and though most people don't look your way, some do and question it. But as with the Greenlight District, here people tend to keep to themselves, and you are unencumbered as you eventually make your way to the elevator. You do your best to act nonchalant as you make your way towards the security guard outside of the elevator. He reaches out his hand to accept your identification, and you begin to hand it over. He asks for payment. As you pull out notes and pass it to him, and the Nexus security guard lets you in without a second glance. After all, for them, it's just another day. It's just the five of you among the rows of seats of the metal elevator car. A robotic voice calls out that the elevator is about to ascend as the chime rings out. You all feel the lurch of the elevator as it begins to ascend. You see the Undercity through the small window get further and further below you as you enter the darkness of the plate between the upper and lower cities. Then, with a grinding clang, you all come to a lurching stop. There is a pause, and you wonder if the doors will really open. And they do. The beautiful metropolis emerges before you as you see an expansive skyline. And you see something that you haven't seen in years. The sun. And that is where we'll end the session.
Oh, nice.
Damn.
Nice.
Damn. Oh boy.
Gotta give it up.
Gotta give it up. Thank you, Nikki.
What is going to happen next week?
What the hell is this flaming eldritch ball in the sky?
Holy shit.
I love this campaign.
Yeah.
Oh.